Good afternoon. My name's Richard. This is over and over and over again. This is Matchday Live. It is, of course, the Arsenal Women North London derby from another sold-out Emirates. It is Arsenal against Tottenham. It's all coming up the other side of this. So it's North London Derby Day from the Emirates. So another sellout, the first time ever we've sold out the Emirates 2 games running for a WSL game. Incredible stuff. And it is going to be a big game, an important game. Of course, the fact that Chelsea aren't playing until later this weekend means that a victory today now would actually take us level on points. A 10-0 victory would actually put us ahead of Chelsea on goal difference. But let's just win the game. Don't worry too much about the goal difference before any of that kind of stuff goes on. Greg's with us in the chat already. How do my friend? He says, afternoon, Richard Terry, all in the chat. Here we go. Looking forward to a great win. Yes, let's hope it is a great win. It should be. We're a better team. We know we are. So let's hope that we can move forward and win this game and keep going. Who knows where the season could end? It's coming to that crucial time now, isn't it? Every single victory or every single maybe match that we potentially drop points is going to prove to be really important, isn't it? So we can't afford to do that too many times. Now, what about the team? It's always important, isn't it? We never really know what Jonas is thinking after time. So this is the team lineup then for this game today. So for Arsenal in goal, the return of Manu Zinsberger. The back four, Katie McCabe's going to be right back, of course. Emily Fox is away with America. The centre-backs, Lotta Wubben-Moy and Leah Cadena, who've been the partnership in the recent games anyway. And left back, of course, Steph Catley. In midfield, captain Kim Little, Leah Volti and Vicky Palova. She's fit following that little injury scare in the international break. And the front three, Beth Mead and Caitlin Ford are either side of Alessia Russo is back in the starting lineup. So the experiment with Stina didn't last very long, did it? One game which we won, and Stina's back on the bench. Could be because she did suffer that knock, didn't she, for Sweden? So maybe that's the reason. But even so, a little bit surprised about Stina being on the bench again. But anyway, that is the lineup on the bench. Then the 2 goalkeepers, Naomi Williams and Sarah Buhadi. Leah Williamson's on the bench today. Katie Reid, Kyra Cooney-Cross, Madison Earl, Frida Marnham, Vivian Leah, and Stina Blackstenius, as we mentioned before. For Tottenham, and this is how they line up. In goal, it is Rebecca Spencer. They're back for Ashley Neville, Molly Bartrick, the captain, Amy Turner, and Amanda Nilden. In midfield, it's Evelina Summonson, Grace Clinton, of course, brilliant for England in the international break, and Kit Graham. And up front, it is Celine Bizet, Martha Thomas, and former Arsenal player, of course, Jessica Naz. So that's the lineup. So what are we making of that Arsenal lineup? Are we quite happy with it? Not too many surprises, really, when you look at the players that aren't available. Of course, Amanda Ilestat isn't quite ready for this game, as Jonas said, of course, the other day in his press conference. And yeah, it's pretty much as we kind of thought. I say the Alessia Russo situation when Stina, I say whether or not Stina's 100% fit, we're not sure. But anyway, it's a decent Arsenal team. It should be good enough to win this game. And let's hope that it is. Terry's with us in the chat as always. He says, get it on the screen for you. After Richard, Greg, all in the chat. Come on, you go goals. Indeed, yeah. I mean, we should win this game. Let's be honest, shouldn't we? It's a fixture that Tottenham have never won away at Arsenal. In fact, they've only beaten us once ever. That was, of course, though, the last meeting, wasn't it, back in December at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Again, we should never have lost, should we? Let's be honest. The way that game played out on the day, we should never have lost that game, but we did. And that's happened a couple of times this season already, hasn't it? As we know, we've already lost a few games that we shouldn't have lost. So, yeah, very disappointing that was. So we've got the opportunity today to get revenge on that. Of course, last season here at the Emirates against Tottenham, we won 4-0. That was a good performance. 2 goals from Viv Miedemar, of course, who, as we know, has gone for that knee surgery. Minor knee surgery, it's been called. She doesn't seem to have quite recovered, does she? She always seemed a little bit behind. We remember seeing her at the Emirates at the end of last season at the Wolfsburg game. After the game, she was on the pitch. She was limping, and obviously at that point, you know, Beth was I think started training. So So yeah, obviously she's had some setbacks, but let's hope that this is it now. She can get a recovery from this operation, and she'll be back very, very shortly. But several weeks is what we've been told. So we have to maybe get used to playing without her. And I say my preference would be to drop Russo into that deeper role and play Stina through the middle. I think that would work in the meantime while Viv's not available. But you know, it is what it is, isn't it? I suppose we just have to make the best of it. And it is a strong Arsenal team, despite the injuries, despite the players missing. It is still a very, very strong Arsenal 11, isn't it? Lotta Wubben, of course, fresh from her brilliance for England in the recent international break. Leia Cadena, of course, won the Nations League with Spain. So them two there are in great form at the moment. So that's good to see, isn't it? It's good to see Steph back as well from Australia with no problems. And good to see that Vicky has recovered from her little knock that she suffered playing for Holland. So there has been good news on the injury front as well. Yes, we've got some players missing still, but it's given some youngsters a chance to be on the bench, hasn't it? Katie Reid, of course, is on there today. Madison Earl, and of course Vivian Leah, who made her debut recently, didn't she? She almost got on, didn't she, against Manchester United at the end, and then I think there was an injury and Jonas had to make a different change. She didn't quite manage to get on. I wonder whether she'll get her opportunity today in front of a sold-out Emirates stadium. Of course, don't forget Andreas is there for us today, of course, as usual. He is doing some vlog for us. He's already sent a few video clips in already this morning, which have been brilliant to look at. So I'll put that together for you later on today. And we'll look forward to seeing that, because it's going to be good, isn't it? There are a few Tottenham fans here. Of course, they're right. It's an North London derby. They've got their own little away section, as they always tend to have when we play them here at the Emirates Stadium. Of course, there is one more women's game at the Emirates to come, and that is, of course, against Leicester at the end of April. So we will look forward to that one as well. I'm still hoping to maybe come down for that one. It does depend whether it's on a Saturday or a Sunday, whether or not we can make it down. So we'll be keeping an eye on that one over the next couple of weeks. And see, but yeah, so that's going to be good as well, isn't it? So we're looking forward to all of that. But yeah, today it's all about winning this game, isn't it? And you know, we've played Tottenham twice this season. We haven't managed to beat them, have we? We drew in the Continental Cup. Yes, we won the penalty shootout, but we drew the game, and of course we lost that WSL game at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, didn't we, in December, which was a shock. It was a shock, wasn't it? And you know, and look how important that defeat is. Had we won that game, those 3 points now, we would be sitting level with Chelsea right now, with this game to play. So it just goes to show, doesn't it, the small margins that there are. And we know we should have won that game. So we have to no more slip ups now, no more mistakes. Certainly not today. We have to win this game, and we have to keep that pressure on, don't we? It's all we can do. Man City won yesterday. So currently they are 6 points ahead of us, but we do have this game in hand, so we can close that gap to 3 points today. Chelsea have still got to play. Puts a little bit of pressure on them, doesn't it? It puts a little bit more pressure on them if we win, because Man City have won, and the pressure's all on them, isn't it, to win their game? And, you know, obviously they should win. Of course, we expect them to win, but we have to win our game, don't we? That's all we can do, just keep winning and hope for the best. And, you know, it's a slightly different Tottenham team now, isn't it, under their new manager to what we've maybe seen before. We've seen this season how much more competitive they've been against us, and I'm expecting a competitive game today. I do think we've got the quality. Obviously, we've got the quality to come through. I did predict 4-1 on the show the other night. I'm going to stick with that. I don't think it's going to be an easy 4-1. I think we may need a couple of late goals perhaps just to seal it, but yeah, I'm expecting us to win. I'm hoping that we win, of course, and I'm sure that we will. And yeah. Anyway, the teams are coming out now at the Emirates. Arsenal, of course, being led out by Kim Little, as always. Katie McCabe, who's been stepping in, of course, as captain in recent weeks. We've got Lucky with us. Hope you bring us some luck today. We're not going to need luck to beat Tottenham, but anyway, good to see you. Terry welcomes in Lucky as well. Raja says there, hi, Richard Avagunas. Back after international break. Time for a derby delight today. You can't afford dropping points. And absolutely, we can't. 100% we can't. And I'm sure we won't, but 90-minute game of football, anything can happen. Lucky says, with Spurs goalkeeper's choice, we are about to win this comfortably. You don't rate Becky Spencer, no? I mean, I think she's a decent enough goalkeeper, isn't she? But anyway, let's see. Terry says, absolutely, Raja, it's good to see you again. Greg says, let's hope for a quick start. Yeah, we do tend to start games quite well, although we don't often score. What we need to do today is get that goal, don't we? get that early goal. And that's something that we haven't always managed to do this season. And it's cost us because the longer the games go on at 0-0, the more the opposition get confidence, don't they? Especially when they're the underdogs, which today, of course, Tottenham are the underdog. There's no doubt about that. So yeah, I think if we can get an early goal, I do think that will help us. Of course, last year in this fixture, we scored after 5 minutes, didn't we? Beth Mead scored very early in that game. She's got a great record at the Emirates. I think she's got 5 goals in games at the Emirates, more than any other Arsenal player. So hopefully she can add to that total today. But we'll see. Of course, Caitlin Ford as well has got a great goal scoring record against Tottenham, hasn't she? So, maybe she might get herself a goal as well. But yeah, it's going to be a tough game for Arsenal today. They're all tough these days. The competition in the WSL now has really changed, hasn't it? And you've got to be at your best to win. You've got to be at your best to beat anybody. And I think today's going to be one of those games, isn't it? It's a big crowd. We've started to play well at the Emirates, haven't we? The last 2 games. The referee, by the way, is Abby Byrne, of course, who's one of the more experienced referees. It looks like the teams are changing in. So Arsenal are going to be attacking the North Bank in the first half, which is the goal away to our left, which is maybe not the usual way that we would. I don't know whether or not that was our decision to switch ends or not. Maybe it's to do with the sun. I'm not sure. It doesn't look to be windy at the Emirates. It looks to be very calm. Very spring-like day, which is unusual because we've had some snow and all kinds of stuff over the last couple of days. I know it's not too bad here today, but it looks lovely down in London. It looks like a proper spring day, doesn't it? Let's hope so. Terry says, go on, Kimmy, and Terry there, Russo to smash it today. Let's hope so, yeah. Roger says, I'm more worried about us conceding Chelsea 4-1, United 3-1, City 2-1. I say don't concede today, we're winning. Well, of course, yeah, if we don't concede, we'll definitely win because we're going to score. But I do think we will concede, unfortunately. And I say I've gone for 4-1 because we're just likely to concede a goal, aren't we? We do tend to make a few mistakes. Zinni in goal is not the most reliable these days, especially with balls into the box. But it's going to be Tottenham to get us underway, of course. They are in white with dark blue shorts, of course, as you would expect. They are attacking at their goal to our right, which is a clock end. And Arsenal attacking the North Bank to our left, all in red, of course, as you would expect. Well, red and white. What else would it be? North London is red, of course, and we're going to prove it again today, aren't we? Anyway, we're just about to get off and underway here at a sunny Emirates Stadium. Packed crowd, sell out again. Brilliant to see. And we are off. It's Tottenham at kickoff. And let's go. And Tottenham play the ball forward quickly. And there's a slight mistake at the back, but Steph Catley should deal with this on this near side. Well, the ball was actually... The clearance was cut out, but Lotta Wubben-Moy plays it back to Manu Zinsberg, who's got a sort of a luminous green top on, black shorts today, the Arsenal goalkeeper. And Tottenham pressing high up the pitch actually early on, maybe setting out their stall to get at us early. They can't allow us to settle. That was Grace Clinton there, of course, the England heroine from the recent international break, her first international goal, of course, in the game against Austria, scoring past, of course, Manu Zinsberger. So is that going to be a sign for today? Let's hope not. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward for the first time. Vicky Pulova over on that far side. She's done well. Vicky Pulova inside the penalty. Tried to play the ball across, looking for Caitlin Ford, but Tottenham scramble it away. We're not very far. It's come out to Beth Mead. Drills a shot in. It's deflected behind. It's a corner. This was the good start we wanted to see. Brilliant that was from Vicky Pulova. It was Molly Bartrip who blocked that shot there from Beth Mead, looking to get her 6th Emirates goal. And she certainly got some power behind that shot, didn't she, Beth, from just inside the area. And it smashed against the Tottenham captain. And it is a corner which Arsenal have taken quickly over on that far side. Arsenal looking to get that early goal that we were talking about. Can we do it today? Which would be great, wouldn't it? Steph Catley touches the ball off the cross coming in from that far side. Headed out by Tottenham only as far as Caitlin Ford puts it back in the box again. Comes back to Caitlin Ford. The volley's deflected and Tottenham can't get this ball away. Arsenal really ramping up the early pressure here, but they have managed to clear it away now. And Leah Volti just plays it back to Manu Zinsberger in the shaded part of the stadium. Terry says, great start. Indeed, it has been. Herzog says there, nothing but a bloodbath today. 3 points sorely needed. Indeed, yeah, just got to win the game. Empress 29 says, hi, Richard. Yes, it's very sunny in London. It looks very sunny indeed. It looks a nice afternoon. Which is great, isn't it? Spring should be here now. We're into March, aren't we? We should be getting some nice weather finally, and let's hope we do. The rain stops and we can enjoy some nice spring weather over the next few weeks. Some massive games to come, isn't there? Of course, Wednesday night, we're back in action at Meadow Park against Aston Villa, semi-final of the Conti Cup. Big game that is, of course. We'll be here for that one. Kicks off at 7:15. So join us at 7 o'clock on Wednesday evening for that massive game, which we are going to look forward to as well. But we need to win this one first before we can even think too much about that. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward over on that far side, but that's not a great ball forward by Katie McCabe. But Arsenal have won the ball back in midfield. Vicky Palova, this is a good ball up this near side. Steph Catley, is she going to think about lining up a cross? Instead, she plays it in to Caitlin Ford on this near side. Goes past Ashley Neville, but Ashley Neville gets back at her. And it is a corner, though, to Arsenal. Another corner. We've played nearly 3 minutes. Arsenal have had 2 corners already, looking dangerous. And that was good defending in the end by Ashley Neville, who's, I think, quite an underrated player. I don't think she's ever played for England, has she, Ashley Neville? And she's certainly a very, very steady, reliable defender, isn't she, for Tottenham? Anyway, it's a corner to Arsenal on this near side. Beth Mead is going to take this in swinger with that right foot towards the near post. It's flicked on. Tottenham don't really get it clear. Comes to Alessia Russo on the volley. And her shot just goes into the arms of Becky Spencer in goal for Tottenham, the Jamaican. And Arsenal looking threatening again. It was not really cleared away. And then I think it was Russo's shot on the turn. It was comfortable in the end for the Tottenham goalkeeper. But Arsenal started well. And we need to keep this pressure up. But what we need to do is we need to get a goal, don't we? Because we've started games quickly before and we haven't put the ball in the net. And we've got another corner over on the far side this time. And Steph Catley's going to jog across to take it. We've got the journeyman with us. How you doing, my friend? Hope you are well. Hopefully we can win this game. 4 minutes played. It's another corner to Arsenal. What's that? 3 or 4 corners already. And it's going to be Steph Catley with it over on that far side. An in-swinger with that left foot of hers. We know how good her delivery usually is. And that's a decent ball to the edge of the 6-yard box. And it goes all the way across. Oh, it was a big chance at the far post. Was that Russo again? It was. She was maybe stretching a little bit. And it's just gone wide. Maybe she should have put that in there, Alessia Russo. It's flicked on. It did come to her quickly inside the 6-yard box, and she couldn't quite readjust her left foot and direct it on target. It's just gone wide, but that's another big chance for Arsenal. Terry says, oh, indeed, it was close. Maybe she should have scored that, if we're honest. Maybe she should have done. Bongo Guna says, saw it going in. It didn't quite, did it? Anyway, Arsenal coming forward again now on the edge of the Tottenham penalty. We've really put them under pressure in these early stages, but we do need to make it count into goals, don't we? Because that's the one thing that we've not done enough of this season. Anyway, we've won the ball back. Victoria Palova plays it into Russo. She tries to turn away. There's good defending. That was there. I think it was from Amy Turner. And Tottenham have got possession again with Molly Bartrip inside their own penalty area. Oh, that's a funny clearance, actually, but it does come to Ashley Neville on this near side. And she plays a ball forward, easily cut out, though, by Lotta at Wilbermoy. But the ball forward was picked off by Martha Thomas, who, I don't know if that was a shot, was it, from what, 45 yards? Very, very comfortable. It may have been a miskicked pass, potentially. We'll let her off for that one. She did score the winning goal, of course, at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium back in December. And that was easy for Manu Zinsberger, who's now got the ball at her feet. Just touches it off to the Spaniard. Leia Cadena. Has been a good international break for her, hasn't it? Winning that Nations League with Spain. They've qualified for the Olympics, of course. What we wanted to do for the Lionesses, what didn't quite happen, did it? But anyway, some of our players will get a summer off. And Beth Mead will be one of those players. Maybe her absence earlier on in that competition may have been what cost us a little bit. Anyway, that throw actually from Katie McCabe wasn't great, was it? She's had a bit of a shaky start, Katie McCabe, to this game. I'm sure she'll be fired up to get it back again. Anyway, Tottenham coming forward now on a rare attack for them, and a ball played through the middle, but Lotta's there looking for Martha Thomas. It was great defending again from Lotta Wilbermoy, who's become, as people have mentioned, one of the most consistent defenders in the WSL this season. And what a couple of games for England she had as well, didn't she? Player of the match, of course, in the game against Italy, where she scored after, 50-odd seconds, whatever it was, from the start of that game. Brilliant from Lotta. And again, looking neat and tidy on the ball. She's got the ball now midway inside the Arsenal half, plays it out to that far side. Leia Cadena plays it up the far side to Katie McCabe. Just plays it on to Beth Mead. A good ball through. This is nice from Arsenal. Cross comes in. It's a dangerous ball. Oh, looking for Russo at that near post. Well defended, actually. I think that may have been Amy Turner there, came across. That was a great ball played in over on that far side. It really was a really good ball that was there. Whipped into that near post. And in the end, it was well defended there. And that was a good opportunity for Arsenal. Really nice play over on that far side. Now Tottenham trying to come forward, get Arsenal winning the ball back high up the pitch, but it's falling for Tottenham here. Actually, Neville on this near side, and Tottenham are looking to have an attack of their own, which they've not really managed to do yet in this game. After 7.5 minutes, they're not going to have a ball like that easily cut out by Steph Catley, sorry, and she plays it back to Lotta Wubben-Moy, goes square across the penalty area to Leia Cadena. And then she plays it back to Manu Zinsberger just outside the penalty area, finds Lotta Wubben-Moy. Arsenal looking in control, but we need to turn this control into goals, don't we? And that's the one thing that's been lacking so many times this season. It's cost us on 2 or 3 occasions, hasn't it, when we've not managed to get the goals that we've deserved. And in the end, we've dropped points that we shouldn't have dropped. And we can't afford to do that again this season. And this game in particular, we can't afford to do it. Russo links the play out well there, finds Katie McCabe. And she just plays it back into the centre circle to Lotta Wubben-Moy. She touches it off. Leah Volti. This is nice from Arsenal. Vicky Palova plays it forward. Russo. She's got Beth Mead free over on that far side. She finds Beth. Can she get the cross in? Beth inside the penalty, gets towards the byline. Can she pull the ball back? Nice feet. She's won the corner. And it's another corner to Arsenal. The pressure continues. Good defending that was actually from Grace Clinton. But it is a corner to Arsenal. And we are really, really ramping up this early pressure. Can we turn it into a goal here from this set piece? It's a corner again from the far side, which Steph Catley's going to take. We've just played 9 minutes in the Emirates sunshine here in North London, the North London derby. Arsenal looking for revenge, of course, after losing the away fixture just before Christmas. This corner is going to be swung in here by Steph Catley towards the edge of the 6-yard box. It's a good ball. Header comes in. Vicky Palova. Oh, it's scrambled away inside the 6-yard box. And it's going to be another corner to Arsenal. Tottenham hanging on here. They really are hanging on. That was a really good ball that was there from Steph Catley. In swinger it was. And Vicky Palova didn't quite get enough on it, or maybe she would have scored. And in the end, I don't think she was quite expecting the ball to come to her, and it was hooked away. And it's another corner, this one on this near side, which Beth Mead's going to take this time. Again, it's going to be another in-swinger. Beth Mead again plays it to the far post. This time it's headed out, though, by Tottenham. Russo is after this. She's under pressure from Grace Clinton. Of course, they were teammates the other night, wasn't they, playing for England, but they're not anymore. Steph Catley now with a cross. It's a good ball towards the near post. Headed out again. Another corner. And this is a feature, isn't it, of Arsenal's games this season. Corner after corner after corner. And very little comes of it usually. Anyway, we've had, 6 corners already. We've only played 10 minutes. And we've caused Tottenham a few anxious moments, but we haven't managed to get the goal. Leia Cadena's in there looking for her first WSL goal. Russo's in there, of course. Lotta as well scored, of course, for England recently. That corner into the near post, flick back. Again, Tottenham just about managed to scramble it clear. Slightly different corner, but they haven't got it clear. It's back inside the box. Russo with a shot blocked. And now Tottenham can clear it away, but not for long. Lotta Wubben-Moy's picked it up. Nice ball from her. Katie McCabe on this near side across to the far post. Oh, it's just too high. And I think that was Leia Cadena still up there from the corner there. Beth Mead's won the ball again over on that far side. It's a throw to Arsenal. This is relentless Arsenal pressure. And you feel a goal's coming. But how many times have we said that this season? And we've not quite managed to get it, have we? It's a throw, though. So Katie McCabe's going to take over on that far side for Arsenal. 11 minutes played. Katie McCabe gets the ball back. Can she get the cross in? She's done well. Katie McCabe, she's done really well to get to the byline. She's going to win another corner for Arsenal. She has done. The corners are racking up. And it is going to be Katie McCabe, I think, to take this one over on that far side. Again, we've got bodies in the box. Lotta's in there. Leia Cadena's in there. Of course, Alessia Russo is in there. Is this going to be a big moment for Arsenal? Can we get the goal? The corner comes in by Katie McCabe. It's overhit slightly. It's gone all the way across. It's going to run out for a goal kick, is it? Indeed, it does. Just got too much on that, Katie, there. And it's gone behind for a goal kick to Tottenham. It will just relieve a little bit of pressure for them. But it has been a really, really good start from Arsenal. It is still Arsenal 0, Tottenham 0. But It's been literally all Arsenal pressure right from the kickoff. And Tottenham have had their backs to the wall, really. They are trying to play it out from the back. Arsenal trying to press high up and force a mistake, but Tottenham actually played that quite well. They've got it out to that far side with Amy Turner plays a long ball forward, and it's going to be looking for the run there of Jessica Naz, but it's gone out of play. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal, but Tottenham beat the press quite well there. And if they're going to get anything from this game, they're going to have to do that a lot more often, aren't they? Rendition says, get the Arsenal men's set piece coach to have a few sessions with a girl as well. I'm not sure if it kind of works the same, does it? I think the way that men attack set pieces and the way that women do is slightly different, and it needs a different approach. The set pieces are good, actually. Generally, they're good, aren't they? They never quite seem to lead to enough goals. That's true. We need Declan Rice to take them, maybe. But as I said, the way that women attack the ball at set pieces is different, isn't it? So maybe it's, we need the specialist coach that we've got. We just need to find a way to score from more of them. Anyway, after coming forward again now, up this near side, Caitlin Ford's ball, but it's run out. She was looking for Steph Catley. Of course, those two know each other's game so well, not only for Arsenal for years, but of course for the Australian national team as well. And they link up so well, but they wasn't quite on the same wavelength then, and Caitlin Ford put it out. It was a throw to Tottenham, which they've taken. And they're now trying to play it out for the back again. They're trying to beat that Arsenal press, but they've given it away. And this is what Arsenal have to hope for here. Beth Mead plays it forward. This is good stuff from Arsenal. Kim Little touches it back to Beth Mead. Katie McCabe. Again, Beth Mead got a little bit of space over on that far side. She seems to be has a lot of the ball, hasn't she, in these early stages, Beth? Let's see if we can make the most of this. Now Arsenal coming forward again. Leslie Russo plays it back to Lotta Woober-Moy. Arsenal coming forward again. Oh, a nice little dummy there from Vicky Plover. Almost got Beth Mead away, but Tottenham actually bring the ball clear with Amanda Nilden over on that far side, the Swedish fullback. And Tottenham again, they're sticking with their plan, aren't they? Trying to play it out from the back. And it's now back with goalkeeper Becky Spencer. And she plays it out to that far side, and Tottenham keeping a bit of possession here. It's the longest they've probably had the ball for. And we've played 14 and a half minutes. And Tottenham now trying to play the ball through midfield. They're coming forward up this near side now. This has actually been quite a good move, this from Tottenham. A little bit of space here on this near side for Bizet. Can she run at Steph Catley? She's just inside the Arsenal penalty. Puts across towards the far post. That's not really cut out that well. Tottenham have managed to keep possession. This is their best spell of this first half. Another cross comes into the box, a header from Martha Thomas, but she actually heads it away from goal. And Kim Little picks the ball up, and now Arsenal can look to launch a counter-attack. Vicky Palova's done well there. Surely she was fouled. She was fouled. Referee Abby Byrne is on the hand there to give the free kick to Arsenal. But that was Tottenham's best moment so far in this game, wasn't it? That was a nice move there. And in the end, it was a clear foul, wasn't it? There's no doubt about that. It was Kit Graham who committed the foul. And now the ball is up this near side with Leah Volti. Plays it back to Lotta Woober-Moy. And Arsenal in control, but we've seen this. It's been a familiar feature anyway. Now Katie McCabe, a little bit of space over on that far side. Katie McCabe, is she going to put a cross on with her right foot? She tried to go around the outside, actually, of Grace Clinton, who's actually done really well defensively for Tottenham. And she just won him a free kick over on that far side. Good player, of course, on loan from Manchester United. And she did really well there against Katie McCabe. Read it really well, and managed to win the throw for Tottenham as well. She's definitely their star player, isn't she, Grace Clinton? I don't think there's much doubt about that. Certainly until Beth England is fit properly. She's on the bench today, of course, the former Chelsea striker. Great goal scoring record that she's got, and she's scored a few against Arsenal in her time, hasn't she? So luckily she's on the bench, and she's not. I don't know if she's quite 100% fit yet. Still, is she? Anyway, Arsenal coming forward now. Caitlin Ford on this near side. She goes around the outside, cuts back in. Can she get the cross in? She's done well. Caitlin Ford puts a ball in towards the penalty spot. Russo was there, but couldn't get on the end of it. And then Katie McCabe's ball forwards cut out, and now Tottenham again that can try to come forward. Martha Thomas on this near side. This is nice play from Tottenham actually through the midfield, and now Martha Thomas, a little bit of space on this near side. This is a good moment. This for Tottenham. Arsenal got to defend it well. Brilliant play from Thomas. Cuts in field. Oh, the shot straight at Zinsberger, who manages to keep it out. But she's going to be a threat, isn't she, Martha Thomas? We know her quality. She did get the winning goal in the previous game. That was nice play from Tottenham, actually. She may well have been offside. In fact, she was offside. It wasn't given as offside. So it would have counted. There's no VAR, of course, even though we're in a VAR stadium. And that shot there actually was a better save maybe than we give Zinsberger credit for. It was reasonably close to her, but it was well struck by Thomas. And Zinsberger did well, actually, there to keep that out. Terry says, save the Zins. Rendition says, Clinton is on loan from Man U. Yes, she is indeed. Who else coming forward again? Beth Mead whips across in. Is it going to get to Caitlin Fold? Not quite. Great ball in, though, that was. Caitlin couldn't quite get on the end of it, and it's been action at both ends already, hasn't it? What a good start to this game. Greg says, Zins made a save. It gives you hope. Well, yeah, it does. It gives you hope that she saved it. Yeah, I mean, it was a fairly comfortable save. But that was a lovely ball from Beth there. Bent it round. Couldn't quite have enough bend on it to come back in. So Caitlin Ford could have got that tapped into the net. Not quite there. She was making a good run there, Caitlin Ford, but she wasn't quite able to get on the end of it. And another Arsenal chance has gone begging. 18.5 minutes played, and Tottenham has given the ball away straight back to Caitlin Ford. So she scored against Tottenham a few times, hasn't she, in her career? 6 or 7 goals, I think she's got against Tottenham. Got a couple here at the Emirates, didn't she? A couple of seasons ago in that 3-0 victory. And she'll be looking for more. Got a couple in the away game last season as well, didn't she? Was it that Leighton Orient ground? Anyway, Arsenal in possession again over on that far side. Katie McCabe now in field. Touches it off to Lotta Woober-Moy. Brings the ball forward. This is nice play again from Arsenal, but we're still looking for that breakthrough, aren't we? And Tottenham have had probably the best chance. For all our great play, all our great possession, Tottenham have probably had the clearest chance of the game. I don't know if the best chance. It's certainly the clearest chance. I think the best chance was the Russo one. So you couldn't quite direct it into the goal, but certainly that's the clearest. That's the sort of the clearest shot of goal, isn't it? That's from Martha Thomas a few moments ago. Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward. Leah Volti bringing it forward on this near side. Finds Steph Catley again. She links up well with Caitlin Ford. Gets past Ashley Neville. She's done really well, Caitlin Ford. Can she get to the byline? Can she pull the ball back? She's lovely play from Caitlin Ford. Oh, the cross is deflected. Russo was trying to get on the end of that. She's won the ball back, though. She finds Steph Catley. Russo again on this near side. Plays the ball back to Lotta Woober-Moy. And now it's with Leia Cadena. Dinks a long ball up this near side. It's a good ball as well. Finds Steph Catley in the sunshine. Plays it back to Leah Volti. This is good pressure from Arsenal, but it needs to lead somewhere. It needs to lead to an effort, a goal or a goal. Vicky Pilova does well. It's with Caitlin Ford. Kim Little, sorry, plays it out to that far side. Now it's with Beth Mead again, just inside the penalty area. Links it up with Vicky Pilova. Beth Mead inside the box. Oh, she just maybe took an extra touch, but she has won it back. The Arsenal relentless pressure here. Surely you feel that the goals come in. Ball's played into. Oh, Beth Mead wasn't a great ball actually, and Tottenham scramble it clear. And it's Tottenham can't really get the ball out, but Arsenal aren't really managing to create too much. Kim Little touches it off. Katie McCabe over on that far side. Beth Mead slightly heavy touch, and Grace Clinton nicks the ball off her. But Arsenal win it straight back again, and now it's with Beth Mead again over on that far side. Can she whip that cross in? She does whip the cross in towards the near post. Oh, again, Tottenham scramble it clear. We're not maybe attacking those balls quite well enough, are we? And now Tottenham looking for a counter-attack with the speedy Jessica Naz over on that far side, who, of course, used to play for Arsenal, didn't she, at the start of her career? And she's managed to keep possession. Terry says we need to shoot and stop all this tippy-tappy stuff. Well, we're not really having the opportunity to shoot, are we? We're not quite getting in those positions yet. Anyway, Tottenham now on this counter-attack. They played this well. Martha Thomas again on this near side, puts a cross in. There's no Tottenham player attacking it. It was quite an easy clearance there from Lotta Woober-Moy. And now Leah Walty can bring the ball clear. Instead, she plays it back to Lotta again. Read that situation well. Lotta just managed to tidy that up. There was no Tottenham player inside the penalty area. So they're not going to overcommit, are they? Quite clearly, they're settled on trying to keep things tight and maybe look for the odd counter-attack and the odd set piece. But they have had a decent effort at goal already in this game, Tottenham, and they will get their chances, I'm sure. We just need to keep patient and get this breakthrough that we fully deserve from the opening 20-odd minutes here, 22 minutes. We're nearly midway through this first half. Now, Vicky Pilova's done well there. Lovely turn. plays the ball up this near side. Kim Little finds Beth Mee. She's got a little bit of space. Beth Mee, what's the cross like? Oh, maybe should have crossed it first time. She did too much. And again, it's taken off her there. That was good defending from Tottenham. Molly Bartrip it was. And Arsenal just not quite getting that. Why didn't Beth just whip that into the box first time? Put the ball in there. Anyway, Vicky Plover there on that far side. Arsenal have won it back. We've done that well. It's just the final bit that's not quite happening now. Caitlin Fall's done well inside the box. It's laid off to that far side. Beth Mee cuts inside. It's going to be in a moment. Oh, Beth shot's blocked again by Tottenham. And that was good play. That was from Beth Mee inside the area. Comes out to Vicky Plover. Thought about a shot. Cuts back inside to Leah Volti. This is good play from Arsenal, but it's still not leading to a real chance at goal, is it? Leah Cadena plays it out again to Katie McCabe right over on that far touchline. Playing on the right-hand side, of course. Beth Mee now gets it. Katie McCabe into the box. Oh, Russo made the run in behind, but the ball wasn't quite accurate enough, and it's gone into the arms of the Tottenham goalkeeper, Rebecca Spencer. And we are midway through this first half. It is Arsenal 0, Tottenham 0, but you have to say it has been all Arsenal here. That was good play from Beth Mee. Cut inside, and the shot would have been on target, but it was blocked. I don't know if that counts as a shot on target if it's blocked by a defender. I guess it is a shot on target because it is on target. It was a good block actually by Molly Bartrip, the Tottenham captain. And then they just showed Katie McCabe's little ball through, looking for the runner Russo, but the ball was never really going to reach the Arsenal striker. And it's gone through to Becky Spence. Greg says there, Beth needs to look up more, not just think of shooting. Yeah, I mean, she scores a lot of goals by doing that, though, doesn't she? Anyway, Tottenham in again over on that far side. Jessica Naz inside the penalty. Jessica Naz shoots. Oh, she's at the top of the crossbar. And although Tottenham have very rarely come into Arsenal's half, the two occasions that they have done, they've almost scored. It was a shot from Martha Thomas before, and this was Jessica Naz over on that far side. She was onside this time. A lovely ball played through, actually. Not great defending from Arsenal. Lovely play from Jessica Naz. A great shot there. It's the top of the crossbar. Wow. And Tottenham almost get the lead. Wayne says, Spurs hit the bar. I know they have, yeah. Did Zinsberger touch that onto the bar, potentially? Let's have a look at the replay here. Naz's shot is a great effort, you have to say. Yeah, Zinsberger did make a save. Wow. Terry says, saved the Zins again. It was a good save, but it's a corner to Tottenham. Their first corner. We've been a bit shaky from set pieces, haven't we? Tottenham's corner into the near post. Oh, it's deflected away. It's going to be another corner. I think that was Leah Cadena there. Not quite the connection she wanted on that ball. It has gone behind again for another corner to Tottenham. Can Arsenal see this corner through? Last thing we want to do is go behind in a game that we've dominated, because that would be Groundhog Day, wouldn't it? It would definitely be a Groundhog Day against Tottenham, because that's exactly what happened in the away game. Anyway, the corner comes in again. Again, it's a little bit of a scramble there, and the ball this time bounces wide, and it's gone behind it. It's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. It was Kit Graham now, who deflected that corner wide. 25 minutes played. Rendition said this game is looking mighty familiar, like at their ground. We have all the possession, then they suck up punches. Yeah, exactly the same, isn't it? Only this time they haven't scored. Heros says they're trying to switch on and take the lead, take control of the game, impose that. So yeah, I mean, I think we're doing that. We're just not quite able to get the final ball right, and that's been the story of the season in many games, isn't it? Anyway, Beth Mee now looking to change that. Finds Katie McCabe over on that far side. Just touches the ball off to Leah Cadena, gets it back again. And now it's with Lotta Woober-Moy just inside the Tottenham half. Pings the ball up this near side to Caitlin Ford. Takes that in her stride. Now she's going to have another run. Can she get to the byline? She does. Can she get the cross in? She can't. It's put behind. It's another corner though to Arsenal. And is this one going to be the one that we get the breakthrough from? We've had so many corners, I've lost count. We've probably had 10. Must be nearly 10 corners we've had, you would imagine. It was good play again from Caitlin Ford on this near side. Again, she's looking to try and go to the byline. She got to the byline, but it was good defending. And it has gone behind for the corner, which Beth's going to take on this at near side in front of the North Bank. Coles it in towards the edge of the 6-yard box against the Tottenham head that gets there. It's only half cleared. Comes to the edge of the box. Steph Catley puts it back in again. Headed out again by Tottenham. And we're just not getting anything on the end of that. Kim Little this time plays it to this near side. Beth Mee whips across. That's a good ball. Again, it's headed out by Tottenham. and they just about managed to survive. And now they're coming forward. Actually, they played some nice, neat and tidy football, Tottenham, when they've had the opportunity. But Arsenal won the ball back high up the pitch again. Katie McCabe flying into a tackle. And now Beth Mead plays the ball forward to Caitlin Ford on the edge of the box. Caitlin Ford, can she get the shot away? Oh, she tried to run through 2 defenders and couldn't get through. Chilixby says Beth is doing well. Yeah, no, Beth is doing well. She just sometimes she's always looking to try and shoot. Sometimes when I say she could have whipped a crossing earlier, I think she's doing well. Yeah. Terry says I've sussed what our problem is. Not enough likes. Come on, chat. Yeah, there's probably not enough likes for us to score. That must be what it is. So give us a like, and then we might see an Arsenal goal. So you can help the team to win this game. And Arsenal coming forward again over Tottenham. Sorry, coming forward again over on that far side. And they have had 2 really, really good chances already in this game, despite not really having much of the ball. Anyway, Russo now trying to bring it forward for Arsenal. Threads the ball through to Beth over on that far side. Beth, can she get the cross in this time? She does, but it's deflected away. Comes back to Caitlin Ford. And in the end, it's a handball against the Australian. It's going to be a free kick to Tottenham. And you can feel the frustration starting to build as another Arsenal attack comes to nothing. Russo's at the heart of that. Beth Mead, this time she did put a cross in, and Caitlin tried to get there, and it did bounce off her arm as she was stretching. And it is going to be a free kick to Tottenham. But yeah, this game does have a rather familiar feeling about it, doesn't it, so far? You have to say Martha Thomas now bringing the ball forward. Tottenham threads it through. Jessica Naz on this near side. All the flags gone up this time. I think she was offside as well. But again, Tottenham looking dangerous, aren't they, when they come forward? But that was, again, it was good play, but it was decent line by Arsenal. Good defending there from Lotta. Actually, from Leia there. She let Jessica Naz run off her, knowing that she'd be offside. And it was well defended, that from Arsenal. But again, Tottenham, when they come forward, they are looking quite dangerous, aren't they? We just need to find a way through. We've played 29 minutes. Wow, it's gone quick, hasn't it? And still it is Arsenal 0, Tottenham 0. Vicky Palova bringing it forward from midfield, but that's cut out. And now Tottenham again can come forward on a counter-attack. And that's the pattern of this first half, isn't it? Arsenal attack after Arsenal attack, and then a Tottenham counter-attack, which leads to a shot at goal. And our attacks don't really lead anywhere, do they? They haven't done really so far. I don't think Becky Spencer's had to make a save, has she? Anyway, Grace Clinton was just fouled there by Katie McCabe, surprisingly enough. Oh, what do you mean Katie McCabe committing a foul? That doesn't happen, does it? Anyway, that free kick's taken by Tottenham now, and they are knocking the ball around over on that far side. They'll be delighted with this first half, won't they? Tottenham, the way it's gone. Probably gone exactly as the game plan would have been, wouldn't it? Soak up the Arsenal pressure and look to be dangerous on the counter-attack. And that seems to be what how this first half has played out, hasn't it? So they'll be absolutely delighted with how it's gone so far. And we just need to find this breakthrough, don't we? And it was that was a good tackle there, actually, there from Vicky Palova. Battling away there with Grace Clinton, who then fouled Beth Mead. And that was a good battle over there, wasn't it, over on that far side? Arsenal now with Vicky Palova. She's been an absolute superstar this season, hasn't she? The little Dutch midfield player for Arsenal. What a brilliant signing she's proving to be. Anyway, Arsenal now with Leah Volti plays up this near side. Caitlin Ford again. And she wants to go around to the outside, but she's overplayed that. It's gone behind. It is a goal kick this time. She's starting to become a little bit easy to read, isn't she? Caitlin Ford in those positions. She's always wanting to go and get to the byline and then try to pull the ball back. That was good defending actually there from Bizet, who's in a conversation with Ashley Neville. Those two trying to decide the best way to deal with Caitlin Ford. So far, it's so good for Tottenham, isn't it? 31 minutes played. Arsenal 0, Tottenham 0. And yeah, it's been a familiar Groundhog Day, isn't it, so far in this game? Not just from the previous game against Tottenham, but from so many games this season. Have followed this pattern, haven't they? And if we don't get the goal, that's when we really struggle. You know, the good wins that we've had over Chelsea and Manchester United here at the Emirates in the last couple of games here have been because we've got the goal, haven't we? We've got the lead. in fairly early stage of the game, and that makes a massive difference. The longer it stays at 0-0, the harder it is. Russo plays the ball out to that far, so it's just overhit. Beth Mead can't quite get on the end of that. It was a good idea to get the ball out to Beth. Puffed out her cheeks there. I think she was a little bit frustrated that that ball didn't come to her because she had a little bit of space there. She could have got hold of the ball there and could have tried to cause Tottenham a few more problems here, but it didn't quite happen. And Tottenham have got the throw over on the far side, which they've now taken. And they're trying to bring the ball forward again. Arsenal won it back. In fact, that got deflected there off. Vicky Pullover, I think it was. It's gone into the arms of Becky Spencer, the Tottenham goalkeeper. And yeah, this game is looking, as we said before, very, very familiar. And in fact, there's a slight injury there. Martha Thomas, I think she's got winded with a ball there that hit her. And the referee just allows her time to kind of get her composure back. And then she just drops the ball back to the Tottenham goalkeeper, who did have possession just before that. And Tottenham again are trying to play it out from the back. And Arsenal again trying to press high up the pitch. And again, Tottenham have managed to kind of get through that. And now there's a ball out, a bit of space up this near side for Ashley Neville. Not a great touch though from Neville. Caitlin Ford steps in. And that was good play there from Caitlin Ford. And now Arsenal can look to try and come forward themselves. Vicky Pullover touches it off here to Leah Volti. Finds Steph Catley on this near side. Plays the ball forward. It's a great ball into the box. Caitlin Ford. Can she play it across? Oh, it beats the keeper, but it's gone just wide. In fact, the offside flag was up anyway. It wouldn't have counted. But that was a nice ball there from Steph Catley. Again, those two Australians showing that understanding that they've got. Caitlin just went a fraction too early. She was offside. The ball was played through. She just tried to knock it across. In fact, it came off the defender. It would have been a corner in actual fact, but it was offside instead. And it was offside here. We're 10 minutes away from half time. We're still waiting for the breakthrough. It's been a frustrating first half, hasn't it, so far for Arsenal? And Tottenham, I say, will be delighted with how this game's going for them. They're trying to come forward again now. Martha Thomas gets in, and now it's with Jessica Naz, who did hit the crossbar. But that's not a great ball, actually. Now Arsenal got a chance to come forward, and there's a foul there. And that is a foul quite clearly there from Kit Graham again, and it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. I think the referee may well get a yellow card out here for the Tottenham player. She's speaking to. She's committed a couple of fouls, hasn't she, Kit Graham? 2 or 3, but the referee isn't getting any cards out there. Surely the next foul it will be, because Leah Volti just cut inside. And that is, yeah, see, that's a cynical foul, really. That should be a yellow card, that, because it kind of stopped the counter-attack, and that's kind of what that's for, isn't it? You get a yellow card for a foul like that. So she's a little bit lucky there, maybe, Kit Graham, especially as that's a second or third foul that she's committed as well. Just on the totting up process, it should have been a yellow, probably, but on its own, that was probably worthy of a yellow, wasn't it? Anyway, Arsenal in possession now, played that ball forward up this near side. Again, Caitlin Ford plays it forward to Steph Catley. Steph Catley's in the box. What's the cross like? It's cleared away by Tottenham, who have defended well, but our final ball's not quite been right, has it? And then there's a foul there in the middle of the pitch by Vicky Pullover. And seeing that stopped that Tottenham counter-attack as well. So that maybe should be a yellow card as well. But you can't give one and not the other. And it was a foul there on Jessica Naz by Vicky Pullover. Got a strapping round her right thigh, actually, which is probably the result of that injury that she suffered, of course, in the midweek for Holland. But yeah, just showing this little bit of play there over on that far side from Caitlin Ford. Terry says, good to see the ref speak to Graham. Let's see what happens from now. Well, she should get a book next time, shouldn't she? Wayne says, we look like the men's team in late December. Well, we look like the women's team in December as well, and we lost the previous game against Tottenham, didn't we? Anyway, let's see what happens as Arsenal coming forward again. Russo battling away for the ball. But, we've won it again. Beth over on that far side. She's done well, Beth Mead. Plays the ball back inside to Kim Little, touches it off to Katie McCabe. Beth Mead again. Seen a lot of the ball in this first half over on that far side. So most of our better attacks have come from that side of the pitch. But now we've gone back into the centre circle with Lotta, Woober, Moy, dinks a ball up this near side. It's a good ball. Does come to the left this time. Caitlin Ford, Steph Catley again. They link up well. Caitlin Ford now trying to go past Ashley Neville. Good defending again from Ashley Neville. It is a corner to Arsenal again. Another corner. And again, is this one going to lead to anything? Because all the others haven't so far. And that was a good tackle there by Ashley Neville. And it is a corner though to Arsenal. 37.5 minutes played. Are we going to get the goal that we've threatened, but not able to really? I'd say Becky Spencer's not really had a lot of efforts to save Essie at all. Anyway, this corner comes in from Beth Mead from this near side. It's a bit of a deeper one. This time a header comes in at the far post, back into the box, and then, Spencer's dropped the ball. Has the referee given a foul? She fell into her own defender. She's actually got the ball now anyway, Rebecca Spencer. Looked as though she actually, the collision was with her own defender. It's not a foul, is it? It is. Her own defender goes out of it. She crashes into her own defender. Actually, she did then fell into Lotta, but I don't think that should have been a foul when it's her own player that she's kind of crashed into. But anyway, Terry says, how's that a foul on a kick? Well, exactly, yeah. I mean, it wasn't, was it? Let's be honest. Anyway, the keeper did manage to get the ball in any case. It's not like it stopped us scoring, perhaps. But anyway, it definitely was our own defender that was in our way, not an Arsenal player. Anyway, Lotta Woober-Moy now just touches the ball off to Leia Cadena into the last, 7 minutes of this first half. And Arsenal find the breakthrough before half-time. And you do feel as though that could be really important. And Arsenal won another corner. Do we know how many corners that we've got? We must have a 12 by now, haven't we? Surely. Wayne says goalkeepers are the most protected players. Yeah, they are. And you can understand they need to be a little bit more protected. But even so, sometimes you've got to look at it and say, actually, that was not a foul. It was our own player. But we've got another corner, so maybe Spencer may well be called into action again. And it's going to be Steph Catley over on that far side. She's going to in-swing this with that left foot. She's putting some good deliveries, but she hasn't quite managed to. We haven't quite managed to get on the end of it. And this one comes into the 6-yard box again. It's a Tottenham defender, heads it away. Not very far. It's headed back in, and there's a head injury actually there. It's going to be, the referee stopped the game. The defender there that headed that away, Amy Turner it was, has gone down with a head injury, but she's okay, back on her feet again. WSL comp says 9 corners? Well, there you go. It's a lot of corners, isn't it? It's a lot of corners not to have actually really produced too much from them, isn't it, when you think about it? One or two little half moments really without anything too much, and yeah, it's just not quite happening for us, is it? And they're showing Leah Williamson there on the bench today, recovered from her injury that saw her have to pull out of the Lionesses squad. And you do often get little injuries, don't you, when you come back from a long-term layoff? It's not a total surprise, is it? I wonder if Leah Williamson will be needed in this game. I guess it depends on how it's going, really. Anyway, Arsenal coming forward now inside the centre circle. That's a good ball forward again. Trying to get Steph Catley forward on this near side. She's done well, Steph. Holds the ball up. And again, she links up well with Caitlin Ford. Oh, lovely play from Caitlin Ford. Little nutmeg there. Pulls the ball back. It's come back out to Steph Catley. But again, we haven't really managed to make the most of an opportunity there. Oh, that's a great ball forward. Can Steph Catley get there? She can. What's the cross like? Towards the far post. Oh, a little bit high for Beth Mead. She's headed it back. Vicky Pullover can't quite get it under control. And it comes back to Vicky Pullover again inside the penalty area. And it's just been cleared away again. And it's not quite happening in that final third, is it? We've played 41 minutes. It is still 0-0. It's been all Arsenal. And that breakthrough still can't happen now, can it? Vicky Pullover over on that far side plays it back to Katie McCabe. And now it's with Kim Little. Is this going to be another really frustrating game for Arsenal? Kim Little finds Beth Mead very central now, just lays it off to Lotta Woober-Moy. Gets it back to Beth Mead. She looks up. She's going to try a shot from the edge of the box, is she? Maybe she should have done. Instead, it comes to Katie McCabe. Whips a ball into the near post, but it's straight into the arms of the Tottenham goalkeeper, Rebecca Spencer. And as Wayne says there, this is ridiculous. It is almost ridiculous. You're absolutely right. It's been amazing, really, that we're not quite getting on the end of these crosses. Vicky there just couldn't quite get the ball close enough to her to get that shot away, and Tottenham cleared it away. And in the end, it's just not quite happened, has it, in that final third for Arsenal? We're coming in towards the last couple of minutes here of the first half, and Leah Cadane has done some good defending there on Jessica Naz. Oh, actually, because I think the referee's given a free kick. Not quite sure what the free kick was for. Anyway, it is going to be a free kick to Tottenham over on that far side. Just thought Leah Cadena was quicker there to the ball. She was stronger. I'm not quite sure what she's done wrong there, really. But anyway, there was nothing wrong with that, was there? Anyway, it doesn't matter, I suppose, because Tottenham have taken that free kick over on that far side and they've played the ball back anyway. So it's not really put us under any pressure. We're coming down towards the last 90 seconds of the first half. It's been a frustrating time, hasn't it, really, for Arsenal? Anyway, Tottenham now trying to come forward again. They have had two really big chances in this first half as well, haven't they? For all Arsenal's pressure, they've had the clearer chance, haven't they? Tottenham, they've hit the bar, and also, Manu tipped it onto the bar, and then Manu made a save earlier on from Martha Thomas as well. And Arsenal just having a little wobble here, actually. Tottenham coming forward again with Grace Clinton. Tries a shot from distance, but that's going to be comfortable enough for Manu Zinsberger. Rendition says, how is that a foul? Shoulder. Well, it wasn't a foul, was it? She just got there ahead of us. She just used her body, got her body in first, and nothing wrong with that at all. But anyway, luckily it didn't really matter too much, did it? But Arsenal just giving the ball away over on that far side. And Arsenal just been a little bit sloppy, haven't we, in the last couple of moments of this first half. We've got Kamakujama says, Arsenal 2 Spurs. Well, that'd be nice. We'll take that. But at the moment, Arsenal need to score, because we don't really look as though we're going to score, do we? It's one of them games that we've had so many times this season, so frustrating, and we need to find a way to turn that around and find the goals. Or a goal would be nice, wouldn't it? If we can get on before half time, we're into the last minute of the first half, and it's actually Tottenham coming forward with Martha Thomas. She's running at the Arsenal defence. It's a good run from Thomas. What's the ball like? It plays out to that far side. Is it going to be Tottenham that get the lead before half time? Jessica Naz whips the ball in, cleared away by Leah Cadena, and Arsenal haven't really cleared the ball too well. I wonder how much stoppage time there'll be. Probably not a lot at the end of this first half. We are now deep into the final minute of the 45. And Tottenham are keeping possession over on that far side. They're looking to get the ball forward again. There's a little bit of space over on that far side. Can they get the cross in? Leah Volti comes across. It's Grace Clinton in possession, and she's won the throw. Grace Clinton. She's had a good first half for Tottenham, you have to say, building on the great performance that she showed for England, of course. And yeah, she's played well, Grace Clinton. Rendition says it would be typical of us to beat United, then drop points to this lot this season. Yeah, well, we did the same, didn't we? We beat Chelsea and then we lost to Tottenham, didn't we? So it wouldn't be a total surprise. Now, counter-attack for Arsenal. The last moments of this first half, Caitlin Ford. Tottenham have got a lot of players back. Caitlin Ford, can she get the shot away? Oh, she tried too much there, cutting inside. Just tried a shot. Anyway, Tottenham haven't cleared it away. In fact, the referee's given a free kick. Caitlin Ford has now gone down. Not quite sure why she's gone down, but anyway, I just think she made the wrong choice there. It opened up for her. She's got to try and have a shot. It was a lovely tackle, actually, that started that move. I think it was Leah Volti. And then Russo found Caitlin Ford. She had to run that Tottenham defence, then get the shot away there, but she didn't. She tried to cut inside, and then she gave away the foul. And again, Caitlin Ford maybe not making the right decision. In fact, the half-time whistle has gone. Well, the game never even got restarted from that. Caitlin Ford is now limping away. I'm sure she's going to be okay, but she's limping away now following that slight injury. I think as a Tottenham defender cleared it away, she just caught Caitlin there. But it's half time. It's Arsenal 0, Spurs 0. It's been very, very frustrating, hasn't it? I mean, wow. How many times have we seen this game? It's almost on repeat, isn't it, this season? Terry says rubbish half, got to do better second half. Well, it's just that final third, isn't it? Those final decisions are just not good enough, are they? And it's been such a familiar tale this season, hasn't it? So we have a look at what the stats were there. 64% possession for Arsenal. We've had 9 shots, but only 2 on target. And Tottenham have had 4 shots but 3 on target, and that's been the difference, hasn't it? Tottenham have been a lot more direct, and we haven't really, have we? Well, we have had 10 corners. Well, so yeah, 10 corners to 2, 64% possession, but Tottenham have had the best chances of that first half. Regis says I should have had at least 1 goal. Well, we've only had 2 shots on target. Greg says that we've got to create more, stop trying to walk the ball in. Yeah, I agree. We just need to take some more chances, don't we? Have some more shots. We've been an opportunity where we could have shot and we haven't, and we've chosen not to. Or we've had a chance we could have whipped an early cross in and we've not. We've come back or we've done an extra touch. And that's been the problem. And I say it's not just today, is it? Unfortunately, this has been issues that we've had a lot, haven't we, this season? And it's not being improved upon, is it? Rendition says, bring on Stina. Well, I would, but we're not totally sure how fit Stina is, how many minutes she's got in her, because she did come off with an injury, didn't she? She's got a strapping on her knee. But yeah, I would, if she's fit enough, I'd get her on and play her. Atakunda says, just checking in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Greg says 10 corners, 2 shots. They are shooting on sight. Yeah, well, I suppose Tottenham know they're not going to get too many opportunities in the game. So when they do have one, they've got to make the most of it. They've got to have a shot, and that's what they're doing. We know we're going to have all the possession, so we're maybe not quite as eager to shoot, are we? Because we think that eventually the goals will come. But have we not learned anything from this season? Because what's been happening this season, we've seen it so many times. It's not a surprise, is it? It's not a surprise how this game's gone. Without those early goals that we've had in some of the other games, the Tottenham game, the Man United game, we've taken a lead fairly early on. We then go on and dominate the game and score and win easily, and that's fine. It's just in these type of games where we don't get the early goal, this is when we need to find a different way to do it, So yeah, I don't know. We've seen this too many times for it just to say, well, it's just one of those days. No, it's not just one of those days. We've seen it far, far too often this season. Lots of corners, lots of possession, not that many chances, and not looking clinical enough when those opportunities are there. We're not maybe taking those risks, are we? Having a shot when we should do, taking those extra touches, and when we have got the ball in early, like we did a couple of occasions there, they've just shown we've looked a lot more dangerous. But anyway, as Kunda says, I am not really okay. I lost my friend in accident. I'm just sorry about. Oh dear, sorry about that, my friend. Hope you're feeling okay. Yes, terrible news. Really, really sorry about that. Special says that need to take some long shots or win balls in the air in the box. Well, yeah, I mean, I would definitely be shooting more. I think we need to take more shots, absolutely, because we're getting in positions, aren't we, where we can shoot or we could shoot, and then I say we're taking an extra touch or cutting inside or whatever it is, and it's not quite happening, is it? But anyway, let's see what happens in the second half. I'd like to say it's been a little bit more direct. Tottenham have been direct, haven't they? They've not had much of the ball, but when they have had it, they've been really direct, trying to get forward and get shots in, and they've had more shots on target than we have in that first half. And I think that kind of shows how this game's played out so far, doesn't it? It's kind of the story of the game, really. They've had the 2 best chances from Thomas and Naz, and we could be 1 or 2-0 down, despite all our possession, despite all the corners, despite all the territory that we've had. Wayne says if Arteta's team had 10 corners, I doubt they'd be goalless. The girls need some Nicholas Jovan tactics. Well, I just think we just need Declan Rice to take them, maybe. But as I said before, I do think the way that women attack set pieces is totally different to the way men do, and I think you can't use the same tactics. It just won't work, will it? Anyway, it is what it is so far. Oh, we've got Andreas with us. How you doing, Andreas? Hope you're enjoying yourself in the Emirates sunshine. He says, hi, everyone from the Emirates. Not creating real chances. Our only goal threat resulted from lots of corners. Yeah, and it wasn't really even a goal threat from the corners, was there? We had a lot of corners, but we didn't really create anything from them, did we? Not really. The Russo chance there, where she was stretching a bit, was probably the biggest one. But yeah, we're not we're not creating real chances. You're right. It's frustrating, but it isn't. It's not unusual in the words of Tom Jones, is it? Because it's something that's happened so often this season, isn't it? And yeah, we need something to spark us into life. You do feel as though if we do get a goal, probably early second half, we will go on and probably score a few because Tottenham's mass defence won't really be any good then once they're behind. It's working at the moment for them and they'll be delighted, but it's because we haven't scored, and until we score, it's going to be, this game's going to be repeated and repeated, isn't it? Until we get the goal, if we get the goal. And we've seen it so many times this season, haven't we, where we've lost these games, haven't we? Liverpool, obviously Tottenham, West Ham, where we're just not making the most of the opportunities. Special says there, what subs would you make for the second half? I mean, obviously we want to see Stina on the pitch, don't we? Is Stina fit enough for a whole 45 minutes? I don't know. If she is, I would bring her on. Absolutely. I would be bringing her on straight away. I mean, Frida Minam, not necessarily at half time. Frida Minam she'll have a shot, won't she? Sometimes when she shouldn't do, but at least she'll have a shot, won't she? Frida Minam. I'd certainly think about bringing her on at some stage if it remains like this. But yeah, Stina would be the first, you go-to sub, wouldn't you, in a 0-0 game, you would imagine. Get her on the pitch. Terry says, don't worry, Andreas, we're going to blow them away in the second half. Well, let's hope so. But I don't know. We need a slightly different approach in the second half, I feel. Andreas says, bring Stina for Caitlin. Yeah, that would be good. If Stina's got 45 minutes in her, if she's fit enough, I'd definitely bring her on at half time. I think Caitlin's done all right, but again, it's that extra touch, isn't it, that she's taking. I don't know, it's difficult, isn't it? Because the midfield structure is good. You wouldn't really want to disrupt that and put Russo a little bit deeper, would you? Because I say that's kind of working. So to get Stina on, you'd have to take off one of these strikers, wouldn't you? But yeah, they just showed the Man City game yesterday against Everton. I wasn't watching that because we was busy. But I've just seen the goal there. Everton just gave the ball straight to Buddy Shaw. Why don't teams do that against us? Why don't they just give us the ball inside the penalty area? I mean, Man City did, I suppose, when Stina scored. But anyway, it doesn't happen very often, does it? We don't often get those type of things happen, do we? But maybe, I don't know. It's not luck, is it? Sometimes, maybe you make that luck, don't you? Hempo got a good goal there, didn't she? From outside the box, rolled into that bottom corner. And Man City have just given a goal away themselves by trying to be too clever inside their box. And that's a good goal from distance, actually, from Everton in that game yesterday, which was good, wasn't it? Wayne says, just watching the Man City highlights. What the heck was that? Well, that's what I'm just saying. Why do other teams give the ball away to a striker inside the box, and we don't get that, do we? But anyway, it is what it is. I suppose we can't rely on mistakes. We have to make our own luck, don't we? Wayne says, yeah, we need it against West Ham. Yeah, indeed. Lucky says, bring Marnham. We're going to need shooters outside the box. No one seems to shoot. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, we do. And Frida is a player that will shoot. There's one thing that she will do. Sometimes not benefit of the team because sometimes she's got a better option, but she will have a shot. There's no doubt. And obviously, we've seen so many of them fly in. She's got quite a few goals this season, even though she's not been at her best. So those to me are the two. When you're looking for a goal, they're the two options you look on the bench and you think, yeah, Stina and Frida are probably the two that's going to more likely to give us a goal, aren't they? They'd be the two you would look to. Would we do it at half time? I don't know. Jonas doesn't tend to do that, does he? Unless there's injuries, he doesn't tend to make subs that early, does he? Regardless of the game situation. So anyway, is what it is, isn't it? Just looking at Alex Scott there, obviously presenting the show. Have you noticed since she's been involved with who's that pop star she's with? Is it Jess Glynn? Her whole style that's changed, doesn't it? She looks more like a pop star herself, don't she, now, than she used to? Some of the stuff that she's been wearing and stuff like that. It's all changed, doesn't it? I don't know whether they're all managed by agencies and stuff, aren't they? And I don't know. It just seems since she's got involved with her that her whole style's changed, doesn't it? She looks a little bit totally different now, doesn't she? Anyway, there you go. Lucky says, but Man City have been most impressive high press in the league. Even their goal against Chelsea was nicked from a high press. No, we're not knocking Man City. They've been brilliant. Absolutely, they have been brilliant. And but they get gifted goals like that. We don't. That doesn't often happen to us. The only time it did was actually against Man City, wasn't it? Funnily enough. Terry says that's because Russo don't hang around in the box. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Passing to the keeper when says, no, you're right. Yeah, she doesn't do that. No, you're right. She doesn't hang about in the box like she should do. DMD says, come on, you guys, indeed. Greg says, we need to make space for our forwards, pull their defence out. Yeah, but then the forwards generally aren't getting into those areas, are they, enough? That's another issue, isn't it? But anyway, let's see what we do differently in the second half. I'm not totally convinced we're going to do an awful lot different, simply because we haven't done in previous games when it's been like this, have we? But let's see what happens. Let's see. We've still got 45 minutes to get this game won, and hopefully we will. I'm still sure that we'll win the game. It's just we're just gonna have to be patient, and we're gonna have to make more of those opportunities when they come along, aren't we? As simple as that. Lucky says their plover isn't fit yet, and it's noticeable. Sub her for fresh legs. I mean, I think she's done all right in that first half. She's done pretty well. She's probably not 100% fit. She's got that strapping on, as we said. Especially at least Manu is doing better for Arsenal than she did in the international friendly. Yeah, well, she's made 2 saves. The only 2 shots she had to save, she saved. So, fair play to her. But yeah, she has done a little bit better today so far, which is good. But yeah, it has. It's been very, very frustrating, hasn't it? But let's see what the second half brings. Are we going to see some good stuff? Let's have a look and see. There is, of course, Wednesday night. Don't forget, we are back for the Arsenal Women's semi-final of the Continental Cup against Aston Villa for Meadow Park. That game kicks off at 7:15. I'll be here at 7 o'clock for that one. So join me for that, because that is going to be good. I'm sure you will agree. It's actually on the iPlayer as well, so we can watch that. That'll be good. So come and join us for that. And of course, tomorrow night, it is, of course, the men in action at Bramall Lane against Sheffield United. Kickoff is at 8 o'clock. I'll be here at 7:45 to bring you coverage of that game as well, where hopefully Arsenal should get a win in that game, but you never know. Look how the Liverpool game went yesterday against Nottingham Forest. It took them till the 99th minute to score the goal. You can never be sure, can you? But obviously, you'd expect Arsenal to win that game fairly comfortably, but we thought the women would be winning this game fairly comfortably, and we're not. So you never know, do you? But yeah, that's tomorrow night. So join me for that. So Wednesday we'll be here for the women's game against Aston Villa. So obviously join us for that one as well. And then, of course, Friday we are back with another Arsenal women's show. These games to look back on, this one, and of course the Aston Villa game. And Dras will be back with us, of course. He's back from London, so that'll be good. So join us for that one. And then, of course, we've got the Arsenal men, of course, next weekend. There is no women's game next weekend, of course, due to the FA Cup, which we've been knocked out of. After Wednesday night, we don't play again until, of course, the following Friday, the Chelsea game, do we? But we'll be here, of course, for the women's show as always. Greg says their best thing so far is having a nice cup of tea at half time. Well, I'm sure the players have as well, but let's hope that they've also going to come out looking a little bit more direct. I want to see it be a bit more direct in this second half. Doesn't look as though there's been any subs. The teams are back out again. They've just been doing a little huddle in the centre of the pitch. And is Beth England going to be coming on for Tottenham, maybe? She seems as though she might be. Not quite yet, though, but it looks like it might happen quite early in the second half. Let's see what Arsenal are going to do. So I don't think there's been any changes from Arsenal. It's going to be Arsenal to kick off. We are attacking the goal to our right in the second half, which is at the clock end, and we are back off and underway at the Emirates. Arsenal 0, Tottenham 0. This North London derby, and a very frustrating first half it's been. But there's 45 minutes left in this game where hopefully we can get the goals that we need and get the victory. And ultimately, it doesn't matter how scrappy it is. It doesn't matter if we get a 99th minute winner like Liverpool did yesterday. Just win the game. That's what we need to do. And to do that, though, we're going to have to find a goal, aren't we, from somewhere. And Alessia Russo playing out wide on his near side has just lost the ball, and Tottenham have cleared it away. And that's going to go out for a throw on this near side, which Leah Cadena was going to take, but instead she leaves it to Katie McCabe. And let's see, is there going to be any difference in the way that we approach this second half, or will it be more of the same? And just hopefully with a few more shots at goal. Anyway, Arsenal just won the ball back well with Leah Volti bringing it forward now. Plays up to Beth Mead on this near side. Beth Mead having a run. That's a good ball into the box there. Nice little turn there from Caitlin Ford. The ball comes out to Katie McCabe with a shot. Oh, just wide. Katie McCabe there, a shot from distance. Did that get a deflection on the way? It was nice play actually initially from Beth Mead. She found Caitlin Ford. Lovely little turn. And I think that she was looking to maybe shoot herself, but then Katie McCabe's come in. Actually, it was a bit further away from the goal than we assumed it was going to be. And in the end, it's gone quite a way wide. It looks a little bit closer than it was at first. Maybe because it was Katie McCabe. It is a corner which Beth Mead has taken. It must have been deflected. Again, the corner doesn't really come to anything. It's come right out to that far side. Katie McCabe again puts it back in. That's a decent ball. It's come all the way to Beth Mead on its near side inside the box. Beth Mead, can she get the cross in? She does. Oh, again, it's a little bit too long. And it's going to go behind for a goal kick. And again, Arsenal started the second half quickly, but again, not able to make the most of that set piece. And the ball has gone behind for a goal kick to Tottenham. There does seem as though there's quite a few empty seats. So that is a sellout. People seem to buy tickets for these games and don't come because I'm pretty certain that it wasn't a full house against in the Man United game. There was lots of empty seats about. Seems to be the case again. I'm not quite sure why people would buy a ticket and not come. But anyway, we can't really judge it this early in the second half because people are still down because they can't wait and get something to eat after the game. They have to queue up for 2 hours to get an over-expensive burger at half time, don't they? Anyway, the ball over on that far side. It's a decent ball into the box looking for Russo, cleared away by Ashley Neville. Oh, that's a poor clearance from Tottenham. It's come back out again to the Steph Catley over on that far side. Kim Little plays it into Caitlin Ford. It's a nice little intricate play, but we're not being direct, are we? Kim Little now might change that though. Swishes the ball to this near side. Beth Mead, lovely touch. Beth's in the box. It must be a goal. It is a goal. Russo's put it in, and Arsenal do get the breakthrough. Beth Mead created that goal. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Russo put it in, and finally it's come, hasn't it? The breakthrough. It's taken a long time today, but we've got there in the end. It is. Beth Mead created it, Russo scored it, and it is. It is 1-0 to the Arsenal, of course. Beth Mead, it was. Brilliant play from her. And it fell to Russo inside the 6-yard box. And there you go. If you're a striker, you're in the 6-yard box, you're going to get a chance to score. And you get a nice, easy little tap in there that she couldn't miss. And that was good play from Arsenal. Finally, a bit more direct we were. Beth's done really well. In fact, it may well have been a penalty had it not been a goal, because I do think that Beth was probably fouled there, actually. And she played the ball across, and Russo was there to tap it in. And Beth was just about to appeal for a penalty, and then she looked up, saw the ball was falling to Russo, and thought, oh, you know what? Let's not worry about that. Greg said, that's better. That's where we need Russo. Exactly, yeah. We need her in those areas. And when she's in those areas, she'll score. So any striker, if you're inside the penalty area, inside the 6-yard box, you're going to get a lot of goals, aren't you? Terry says, yes, Russo, 1-0 Russo indeed. Steph Catley's now gone down with an injury, which is a bit of a concern, isn't it? I don't know who would play right back, because Katie McCabe would come across and play left back. And it looks as though there's concern here. It looks like it's a knee injury, and Arsenal may have to make a substitution. We've just got the lead. Such an important goal early in this second half, which was what was needed just before the frustration could really start. And it was a well-worked goal. A little bit fortunate maybe in the way it fell, but I think it would have been a penalty. I think Beth was probably fouled, and had it not fallen to Russo, I think we would have had a penalty. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because Russo was there on hand to just smash that into the empty net from, 4 yards. And that's her 10th goal of the season. So, you know, the goals that have been coming, they're not quite, she hasn't quite scored as many goals as we would have expected maybe, but she's getting there, isn't she? She's got 10 now. And, you know, there's still a few games left, isn't there, this season? They've had a few more to that. But anyway, there is concern here for Steph Catley. They're giving her some treatment. Looks like maybe a knee or a thigh injury potentially. And they're trying to get her back and get her be able to play, because it's going to create a bit of a problem, isn't it, with Emily Fox away. Greg says Russo in double figures now. About time. Yeah, it is about time. Yeah, she's taken a while to get to double figures. But, yeah, she has got there. And hopefully she'll get a few more in. Mark C says, get in, indeed, get in. Anyway, Steph is back on her feet again anyway. And let's hope that she's going to be okay to continue. Looks as though she will for the time being anyway. So we'll have to see. Hopefully that will be the case. But we'll have to see what happens here. Terry says 6-1 to the Arsenal. I don't know if it's going to be 6-1. We will see. It's 1-0 and we'll take that in a minute. Let's see if we can build on this though. We've had to work hard to get ourselves in front. So the most important thing is not to let it slip. And Spurs did have a couple of chances in that first half, didn't they? Anyway, Manu Zinsberger now plays it to Leia Cadena. Now it's up this near side. Beth Mead, it was her good play there that led to the goal, which was tucked away by Alessia Russo, her 10th goal of the season, and it's been an important goal as well, isn't it? Let's be honest, a really important goal, and let's hope it's going to be the thing that sparks us into life here, and we can go on and win this game a little bit more as comfortable as we maybe deserve to. But it has been a bit of a struggle, hasn't it? Anyway, Arsenal now coming forward. Leia Cadena plays the ball forward up this near side to Beth Mead again. Plays it back in field to Vicky Palova. And Vicky Palova just knocks the ball out wide there to Leah Volti. That's with Caitlin Ford having a run again at Ashley Neville. Cuts inside this time. She puts a cross in and Grace Clinton's there to clear it away for Tottenham. Only as far as Lotta Woober-Moy. That's a good take on her thigh. And there she plays it again to Caitlin Ford over on that far side. Again, she's in battle with Ashley Neville. And again, Ashley Neville comes out on top, but it's a throw to Arsenal. Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0, 53 minutes played at the Emirates. It seems though the sun's now gone in a little bit. It's not as sunny as it was, no doubt. It's going to be cold if you're out there. I'm sure it is quite chilly. And Arsenal have lost the ball over on that far side, and Steph Catley's just conceded a sensible foul to stop Tottenham from bringing the ball clear. It looks as though Tottenham are going to make a substitution, possibly bringing on Drew Spence. It looks as though she's getting prepared to come on for Tottenham as they look to try to get themselves back in this game, which hopefully is not going to happen. Anyway, that free kick there was wasted by Tottenham. Arsenal picked it up. Katie McCabe plays it up that far. So not a great ball, actually. Now Tottenham can come forward with Jessica Naz, and then Katie McCabe commits a foul. And no doubt Katie McCabe is going to get the game's first yellow card. And it wouldn't be a surprise it's her, although when you look at some of the other fouls that's gone on earlier in this game, you may be thinking, well, you know, why has no one else got booked? So the referee just speaking to her, maybe she won't get the yellow card out. Let's have a look and see. No, there's no yellow card for Katie McCabe. Oh, I thought she was going to get a yellow card there. I mean, it was clearly a foul. You've seen them giving us yellow cards, let's be honest. But anyway, Tottenham now trying to come forward. There's another foul there by Vicky Palova. And Tottenham have got another free kick as they try to find a way back into this game. Terry says, good tackle, Katie, on a Guna traitor. Well, I don't know if she's a Guna traitor, but yeah, she did used to play for Arsenal, of course, Jessica Nez. And DMD giving him a clap there for the goal, indeed. Arsenal now just need to force home this advantage that we've got. You know, we've clearly been a better team by quite a distance, and we just need to make sure that we push this on now and build on this lead. Russo now inside the centre circle, touches it off to that far side. Steph Catley plays the ball forward to Caitlin Ford. Again, she's got Ashley Neville for company. Does okay there, Caitlin Ford, and now it's picked up by Leah Volti. And again, it's played up this near side to Beth Mead inside the area. Beth Mead, can we should create another goal here? Beth Mead plays it, drills it across the box, cleared away by Ashley Neville. And another opportunity for Arsenal there, not quite getting that final ball exactly where it needs to be. Leah Volti now, though, in possession for Arsenal, finds Lotta Wubenmoy, sorry, gets it back again. Now it's with Leah Cadena, bringing it forward, plays it up this near side to Katie McCabe, keeps the ball in, cuts in field, and then she's fouled. And now it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal in a good position on this near side, about 5 yards in from this touchline. It was Grace Clinton with the foul there on Katie McCabe. And it was clearly a foul as well. And it is going to be a free kick to Arsenal. And are we going to get the opportunity to get this second goal? Beth Mead's had a lot of space down this near side, hasn't she? And it is, as Chill says there, Beth Mead with the assist. Indeed, it was. Anyway, now we've got a free kick. Steph Catley's over this. Beth Mead's over this. You think it might well be Steph Catley. She played it to the edge of the box. Now it comes back out to Beth Mead. She lines up across. It's a decent cross to the edge of the 6-yard box. The keeper comes, gets a punch on it, actually. And Tottenham can now clear the ball away, but not very far, because Arsenal won it back on the edge of the box. But actually they haven't, because Grace Clinton's picked it up. And now it's gone back to the Tottenham goalkeeper, Rebecca Spencer. But Arsenal just picked up that ball with Lotta Wubenmoy. Now Kim Little bringing the ball forward, plays it out to the far side. Caitlin Ford having a run at Ashley Neville again. Can she keep it in? No, she can't quite manage to keep that in. He's gone behind for a goal kick. And yes, it is. The breakthroughs finally come early in this second half. And it's important now that I say that we do build on this, because 1-0 is never quite enough, is it? As we've seen too many times, we are likely to concede a goal from a daft thing that we do. And Tottenham could have scored 1 or 2 in that first half as well, couldn't they? So this game's certainly not won yet at 1-0. Absolutely not. We need to finish this off, and they are coming forward again with Martha Thomas, who's done well over on that far side. She's a good player as well, isn't she? But that ball's not a great ball. Actually, Katie McCabe just steps in and picks it up and then plays it forward. This is good from Arsenal. Kim Little, she's got Caitlin Ford outside again over on that far side. She's found Caitlin Ford, waiting for a little bit of support. She's waited for Steph Catley. Now it's with Vicky Palova. We're just slowing the pace down a little bit here. Maybe we just need to, keep that patience going. I'm sure another goal will come soon enough. Now it's back with Lotta Wubenmoy, plays it for Vicky Palova. This is good from Arsenal, just pinging the ball around. It needs to lead somewhere though. Leah Cadena up this near side. That's a good ball to Beth Mead again. Beth Mead plays it infield to Katie McCabe. Nice play. Can she line across up? She does towards the far post. Oh, it's headed away. Caitlin Ford was coming in on that. And his father, Steph Catley. Now Caitlin Ford picks it up again. Now it's with Leah Volti. And Lotta Wubenmoy pings it forward. That's nice play there from Vicky Palova. Vicky Palova threads it in inside the box. This is good play from shot on a turn from Steph Catley's blocked. Comes in as far as Kim Little. This is good pressure from Arsenal. You do feel as though the second goal is not too far away. Caitlin Ford again over on that far side. Steph Catley inside the penalty area. Plays it back out to Caitlin Ford. It wasn't a great ball actually, but Caitlin Ford should keep this in. Plays it back to Steph again. Turns away and then plays it back out to Leah Volti. Now it's with Lotta Wubenmoy. Thinking about a cross. She puts a cross in towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Beth was coming in on it. Was it deflected behind after Tottenham defender? The referee says no, it's going to be a goal kick. Beth's convinced it should be a corner. Now Tottenham are going to make 2 substitutions. Hayton coming on for them. And I'm not sure the other one is actually. Is it Wimberg? They're making 3 subs. It's going to be Drew Spence as well. It's Petzelsberger, Drew Spence, and Olga Ayton is coming on for them as they try to find a way back into this game. But it's all Arsenal at the moment, looking to try to kill this game off. And that's what we need to try and do. Now it's Vicky Palova coming forward. Alessia Russo on the edge of the box does well. Now it's Caitlin Ford, just touches it off to Beth Mead. Kim Little now on the edge of the box, plays it back to Beth Mead again. Can she get the cross in? Beth Mead does get the cross into the far post. Caitlin Ford, she tried to head it back when she should have maybe headed it back across the goal. That could have been a big opportunity there. Ashley Neville now trying to bring the ball forward, finds Jessica Naz for Tottenham. And again, she's fouled this time by Vicky Palova, who's committed a few fouls in this game, actually. She's maybe lucky she hasn't received a yellow card yet. And Tottenham are going to make those 3 substitutions now. So it's Spence, Aitinen and Petzelsberger's coming on for them. And we'll see who's going off for Tottenham. Terry says the Spuds bottle has gone 3 subs. Maybe they're trying to get her way back into the game, aren't they? In fact, Ashley Neville is one of the players going off. She's had a tough game today again against Caitlin Ford. And she's gone off. And Petzelsberger's probably going to go over and play it right back. And the next player to go off for Tottenham is Kit Graham. And that's the other sub there. And it's Jessica Naz is making way as well. Hit the bar in the first half. And it is Drew Spence that is coming on. So Petzelsberger, Artanin and Spence have come on. Naz, Graham and Neville have gone off. So Tottenham have made 61 minutes played and they've kind of changed their system a little bit, Tottenham. And let's see if it's going to make any difference to them. Arsenal yet to make a change in this game. Again, that we are winning 1-0. And a 1-0 win will do. Let's be honest. A 1-0 win will do. We'll take any win, won't we? Greg says, good time to bring on more attacking players. You would imagine so, yeah. But let's see what happens. Anyway, we have got the ball now with Lotta Woober-Moy. Plays out this near side again to Beth Mead. That's a great ball. Beth Mead plays it forward to Kim Little. Kim Little drills it across the box. Oh, good save actually there from the goalkeeper, Rebecca Spencer. It was good play though from Arsenal again. Lotta to Beth on this near side. Lovely little touch. Just played the ball through to Kim Little. Drilled the cross in, looking for Russo again, but it was a little bit too close to the goalkeeper. It was a nice play from Arsenal. A bit more direct. That's what we want to see, don't we? Sometimes we need to be more direct. Terry says there, Spence is the pound shop, Lauren James. Yeah, she probably is actually. But you said that now. You watch her score a worldly goal or something. Anyway, Grace Clinton is in possession for Tottenham, who need to change their approach, don't they? Because they set up to frustrate us. And while it was 0-0, I suppose you could say it was working. But now we've got the lead. They have to make changes. They've made changes. Is it going to be the sort of changes that they need to get back into this game? Let's hope not, but we shall see. They're in possession now, though, playing the ball forward. There's a lot of space over on that far side. Too much space maybe for Tottenham here. Ball played into the box. It wasn't a great ball. And Lotta Woober-Moy is there. And suddenly Tottenham had a free play. Oh, Lotta's just given the ball away there. It was actually Petzelsberger coming forward, the substitute, but Arsenal now have played this well. There's going to be a little bit of space on this near side. Caitlin Ford's kept it in. Kim Little wants the pass. She's got the pass, but it wasn't a great ball, actually. But it has gone out for a throw. But Tottenham there had a player over on that far side for a moment. Looked a dangerous situation there on the counter-attack. Anyway, we've got John in from Norway. How you doing, my friend? He says, I miss Leah. We all miss Leah. She's on the bench. We might see her. We'll have to see. Wayne says, Ford been annoying me recently, frustrated of late. Yeah, a little bit. I get what you're saying. I don't think she's playing badly, but yeah, it's just that final ball, isn't it? She's not quite playing it quickly enough. Anyway, Drew Spence now trying to come forward for Tottenham. She's fouled there by Lotta Woober-Moy. And Lotta Woober-Moy just couldn't quite get there quickly enough. And it is the first yellow card. And Lotta's almost reluctantly smiling there as if to say there's been worse fouls than that in this game, and it's her first one. And she's got a point. I mean, it wasn't a great foul. It wasn't a dangerous foul. It certainly didn't look like a yellow card offence. But Lotta's got herself a yellow card. And there you go. Harold says, yeah, time to really impose ourselves and get the second goal, kill their morale now. Come on, the clinical everything. Yeah, I agree. Let's get the second goal. Let's kill them off. Absolutely right. What we need to do. Terry says, good tackle, Lotta, yellow card, a joke. Well, I don't know if it wasn't a good tackle, was it? It was a foul. Was it a yellow card? No. Not when you've seen some of the previous fouls that haven't been given as yellow cards. But it's at that point in the game, isn't it? Referees tend to, for some reason, fouls are a lot worse in the referee's mind when they come later in the game than when they're earlier in the game. I don't quite know how that works. But anyway, Lotta's just suffered on the back of that a little bit, hasn't she, by getting that yellow card that, should she really have got a yellow card there? I'm not convinced. But anyway, it was given and that's it. And she's just going to have to be a little bit careful now, isn't she, in these final 25 minutes that remain. It's still Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. And that will do us, but it would be nice to get a few more goals, wouldn't it? And really put Tottenham to the sword, as it were. But let's see, the 3 points are the most important thing, of course, at this stage of the season. With the way that the table's looking, we just have to keep winning. This will put us 3 points behind Manchester City and level on points with Chelsea, of course, are playing later on today. The opportunity to get that 3-point lead on us again. But you never know. If we win our game, then the pressure's on them to have to win, isn't it? And they've looked vulnerable in recent games, haven't they? Chelsea a little bit. You know, Arsenal coming forward again now. Steph Catley over on that far side. Steph Catley, can she get the ball into the box? She does get the ball into the box. Oh, Beth Mead was waiting at the far post, headed back in by Katie McCabe. And then Vicky Pulova tries to win the ball back, but Arsenal have won it there in midfield with Kim Little. And Arsenal now ranking up the pressure. Katie McCabe plays up this near side to Beth Mead. Vicky Pulova now into the box. Is she going to try a shot? Oh, she tried to thread it through instead to Caitlin Ford. Good pressure this for Arsenal. Is this going to be a goal? That's a strange ball lofted forward into the 6-yard box there. Katie McCabe's in there. But the ball bounces through to goalkeeper Spencer. And Arsenal may be looking for a penalty there. I don't think it was. Katie McCabe's gone down. It didn't look like a penalty. And Tottenham now on a counter-attack. Looking to try and come forward. And Katie McCabe is now back up and getting back into position. It's Tottenham coming forward over on that far side. A rare attack for them in the second half, early in the game, actually. Let's be honest. They've not really threatened at all, have they? They've just had a couple of big counter-attacks in the first half. Other than that, they've hardly come forward. But they are now looking to try and find this equaliser. Well, that's a good play over on the far side, actually, to Tottenham coming forward. They've got to play over again. Again, it's Petzelsberger. What's the cross like? It's a decent cross, but Manu Zinsberger's there. And good take there from the Arsenal goalkeeper. Terry says, played the Zins. Raja says, well, just came back from the market and we lead. Keep it or increase it. That's it. Yeah. Greg says, Zins looks better. She looks a little bit more comfortable today. She's not been put under massive pressure, to be honest. So it's not been that sort of game, has it? It's been a fairly... Oh, that's a strange pass from Beth Mead. Then almost gave the ball straight to Martha Thomas there. But anyway, in the end, Arsenal get away with it. And now Arsenal are coming forward with Caitlin Ford over on that far side. Different opponent for her to face now. Oh, a little ball inside, looking for the runner. Kim Little cleared away, though, by the Tottenham defence. 68 minutes on the clock. Still Arsenal haven't made a sub. And Tottenham might have to make another one because Bizet's just gone down inside the centre circle. And in fact, they are going to make a change anyway because Beth England is about to come on. And we know what a threat she is. So this could be dangerous, couldn't it, for Arsenal? Bizet is back on her feet again. Not sure if she's going to be the player to be replaced. We'll find out very, very shortly. But it is Beth England coming on. And let's see. Tottenham are certainly going for it. They've made a few attacking changes in this game. And they're just showing that. Was that a penalty there? No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was at all. The goalkeeper just come and got the ball. Anyway, Tottenham are going to make this sub, are they? They are. It is Beth England coming on. And is it Bizet to go off? It's not. It's Martha Thomas who's coming off, actually. And it's just a straight like-for-like swap, isn't it? And Martha Thomas, who had some good moments in that game. She played pretty well. Looking a little bit frustrated there as she goes off. And it is Beth England who's now given the captain's armband. She is, of course, the captain, although it was Molly Bartrip that was wearing the armband before. But Beth England is just struggling to get it on. Anyway, it's a throw to Arsenal over on that far side, which we've taken and then given it away. And suddenly Tottenham now will feel that they may be able to find a way back into this game. They have made some attacking changes, you have to say. But I guess that was probably always in the game plan if they went behind to then make some attacking changes. Anyway, Grace Clinton now in possession for Tottenham. She's played well. She's a very, very good player, isn't she, you have to say. And Tottenham trying to come forward in, but that's a poor ball. And the ball's going to run away through to Zinsberger. Terry said Stina and KCC indeed. Arsenal are now making their changes. Stina's coming on and Kyra for these last 20 minutes. You'd imagine it's going to be a Russo and possibly Kim Little that goes off. I'll actually probably be Vicky Palova, won't it? Oh, Leah Williamson's coming on as well. Leah Williamson's coming on as well. I'm not quite sure if we should be changing the defence too much at this point. But anyway, obviously it'd be great to have Leah back, wouldn't it? Arsenal now trying to come forward with Beth Mead. Beth Mead's done well again. Plays the ball square into Kim Little. Is this going to be the second goal for Arsenal? Kim Little plays out to Caitlin Ford. Oh, she tried to play it back to Kim Little. Maybe a shot would have been the better option, as Wayne says. Ford again. Yes, again, the wrong choice. Anyway, Katie McCabe now bringing it forward on this near side. Beth Mead, can she get a cross in? She plays it square instead to Vicky Palova. Arsenal can't quite make the subject because the ball hasn't gone out of play. But Lotta Wubben-Moy now plays it in to Leah Volti. Oh, lovely touch from Beth Mead. Vicky Palova on the edge of the box. Katie McCabe, can she get there? She can, but it's obviously she's not on her comfortable left side, is she? So, but she's done well. Finds Leah Cadena. May well be Leah Cadena who's going to make way for Leah Williamson very, very shortly. Beth now, though, gliding forward over on that far side. She's lost the ball. And now suddenly Tottenham have got a chance for a counter-attack. Beth England's first touch, but quickly closed down there by Lotta Wubben-Moy. And Lotta Wubben-Moy's got the ball again. Plays it forward to Kim Little. Is this going to be the moment for Arsenal? Kim Little plays the ball through to Russo just inside the penalty area. She's had to come wide, and now she finds Beth Mead. Plays it square to Katie McCabe, lines up across, and instead finds Kim Little inside the box. Again, Arsenal maybe not being clinical enough, and now it's gone out by Beth Mead. It's been deflected, and now we're going to get the substitutions on for Arsenal. Let's see who's going off. I think it's fairly obvious, really, when you look at the subs that's coming on. It's going to be Vicky Palova, probably Russo, and you would imagine it's going to be... It is Russo going off for Stina. Russo's goal it is. That has given us the lead, and Stina will be looking to try to make an impact from the bench, as she's done so many times. Stina is still top scorer. She's got 11 and Russo's got 10. And of course, it's Stina that's going on. And of course, she gets a big round of applause because she's such a good player. And it's a nice sub to be able to make, isn't it? So Stina's on. And let's hope she can get herself a goal. I think Vicky Palova and Leah Cadena are the other two players to go off, as we predicted. Leah Williamson is coming on. Always a good moment. And Kyra Cooney-Cross as well. And that is nice to see Leah Williamson back. She had to pull out of the England squad, of course. So we've got Leah and Lotta at the back, which is a great partnership, isn't it? And it is Victoria Palova's going off. She had another decent game. And Kyra Cooney-Cross is coming on. 3 big substitutions for Arsenal with, 16 minutes to play here at the Emirates Stadium. Roger says, how did Russo score? Well, it was a simple tap-in. Beth Mead did well. I think it would have been a penalty for a foul on Beth Mead, but the ball fell to Russo in the 6-yard box. Open goal. Couldn't miss. A nice way to score, isn't it? But that's where you need your centre-forward in those positions to score. And now we've got Stina, who quite often is in those positions, as we know. And anyway, Arsenal taking that throw. Let's see how quickly the substitutes can settle in. Sometimes it can take a little bit of time. And they've not got that long, have they? So let's see. Anyway, Tottenham in possession now on this near side. Grace Clinton. And she just touches the ball back. And Tottenham now is in possession, though. Oh, that's a good tackle in midfield from Leah Volti again. But Drew Spence plays the ball over the top, looking for the run of Beth England. But Leah Williamson's our first contribution. And now it's Kyra Cooney-Cross, her first touch as well. And it's now with Lotta Wubben-Moy, finds Katie McCabe on this near side. Plays up the line to Beth Mead. Tries to flick it round the corner, but there was no one there. And now Tottenham have managed to pick the ball up with Grace Clinton again. Finds Beth England, touches it off. That wasn't a great touch. And Caitlin Ford has won the ball now. She tried to play it over that far side, looking for the run of Stina, who would have had a run through on goal there. It was good defending, actually, by Amy Turner, I think it was. And now Tottenham picked up possession again. And Arsenal, just since the substitutions, we've just lost a little bit of momentum that we've just been building up. But that can sometimes happen, can't it, when you make 3 changes? And I'm sure we'll settle down again very shortly. Anyway, it's Tottenham in possession. It is only 1-0, remember, 15 minutes to play. And Arsenal have got some defending to do as Tottenham come forward. Beth England plays out to that Plays out to that far side. Shot comes in. It finds it inside the 6-yard box. Good defending though from Katie McCabe. And Kim Little there is dispossessed by Grace Clinton, who's actually had a really, really good game for Tottenham today. And suddenly Arsenal just looks a little bit rocky, haven't we, in the last couple of minutes? Since the substitutions, actually. And Tottenham are trying to find a foothold in this game. Try it to see if they can get an equaliser, which would really throw our title chances off, wouldn't it? But let's see what happens here. Tottenham again in possession with Samanan, plays it back, and suddenly Tottenham just knocking the ball around well, actually. And Samanan now in midfield, bringing the ball forward, plays up this near side to Drew Spence. And this is a bit better from Tottenham, isn't it? And Arsenal just need to just see this little spell through. And there's a little bit of space here on this near side for Drew Spence. She's going to get this ball. Can she get the cross in? There's not really any Tottenham players in the box apart from Beth England. But they're still coming forward here on this near side. But that's run out of play there by Bizet. And it's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal. We've played 76.5 minutes. It is Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. And Tottenham are making another substitution. And it is going to be Matilda Vinberg who's coming on, probably for Bizet, you feel, who did go down injured a little bit earlier. And I think that is a substitution that they're making now. And that's another change for Tottenham. So it is Vinberg on and Bizet's gone off. And that's another chance there. And let's see what's going to happen with these. A lot of changes in the second half. The game's not quite flowed as well as it in the second half, but we've got the goal. Mark C says Leah to supply a spark. Well, let's hope so. It's a long ball there from Leah. Plays it in to Kim Little inside the centre circle. Now it's played out to that far side to Steph Catley. Seems to recover from that knock she had earlier. Caitlin Ford now right over on that far side. Plays the ball back. This is nice from Arsenal. Leah Volti. Arsenal just keeping possession. Lotta Wubermoy gives it back to Leah Volti. Now it's into Kyra Cooney-Cross. Plays it back again to Leah Volti. Spreads the ball through, looking for Steph Catley. She tried to push it out to that far side to Caitlin Ford, but Tottenham have dealt with that. But high pressing up the pitch now from Arsenal. This is good stuff. But surely that's a foul on Kim Little. It is a foul. And technically, that should be a yellow card, shouldn't it? And in fact, it is a yellow card. So, well, consistency from the referee at least. And it's the substitute Arten there that's got the yellow card. And when you look at the yellow card that was given a little bit earlier to Lotta Wubermoy, you have to say that she just pulled her back. She actually grabbed her captain's armband and pulled her back. It is a free kick to Arsenal in a dangerous position. This is a good chance for Arsenal to maybe get that second goal, which would seal the points, you feel, with 12 minutes to play. The referee's just getting the ball back the required 10 yards. We've got Katie McCabe, we've got Beth Mead and Steph Catley all over this. We've got a lot of set-piece specialists, haven't we? And is this going to be the moment to get that second goal to seal the deal? Let's see. It is going to be, well, Katie McCabe's walked away. Looks like it may well be Steph Catley's going to take this one. It probably does favour a left footer, actually, with the position that he's in just over to that far side. Actually, no, probably would favour a right footer more, wouldn't it? Anyway, it looks like it might well. Actually, Beth Mead's still there as well. It may well be Beth Mead to hit this. She does hit it. It's a free kick, but straight at the goalkeeper there. Terry says, at what time is our Stina Stunner coming? I reckon probably 84 minutes. A little bit of afters there between Becky Spencer and Katie McCabe. And in fact, the Tottenham goalkeeper, I think, is getting a yellow card. Or is Katie McCabe getting a yellow card? I'll be surprised if she gets through a North London derby without one, because that doesn't happen very often, does it? It was just this free kick there, went straight into the arms of the goalkeeper, who dropped the ball and then she actually pushed Stina, and then she pushed Katie McCabe as well, twice. So you can understand why Becky Spencer's got herself a yellow card. And I don't think Katie McCabe would do anything to get one, did she? But I'm sure she will get one before the end of this goal. She did get a yellow card, Katie McCabe. I was going to say, she normally gets a yellow card, doesn't she, in an North London derby? It's kind of standard, isn't it, really? Anyway, Stina now looking to battle away for the ball over on this near side. She's done well. Surely she's fouled. The referee said no, actually. which it looked like that was a foul, didn't it, on Stina? But anyway, Stina, the goalkeeper's giving the ball straight back to Stina. Oh, she tried to pull it back. Good save, actually, by the keeper. Spencer, in the end, it was a poor clearance initially. Gave Stina an opportunity. She was very wide, Stina, to really score from. I mean, it was a poor clearance, actually. And in the end, she tried to pull it back to Caitlin Ford. Terry says Stina looks right up for this. Yeah, she's right up for it, yeah. And couldn't quite get that ball across, but it's a corner to Arsenal. Still an opportunity to move it to the last 10 minutes to get this second goal. Beth Mead with a corner. Hangs up to the far post. Good goalkeeping actually there from Spencer. Took that one. And Tottenham are still in this game, aren't they? As things stand. But anyway, we just won the ball back. Kim Little. Arsenal now looking to try and get this second goal. Beth Mead on this near side. Now it's Katie McCabe does well on the edge of the penalty area. And then she's fouled, actually, but Arsenal keep possession. So the referee says, no, you think another yellow card's coming in a minute for the Tottenham player that fouled Katie McCabe. Anyway, Arsenal still in possession. Coming for it. There's another foul. Surely that's got to be another yellow card. There should be 2 yellow cards there, ref. It is a yellow card. I'm sure it's not the same player. It's Samanan there who's got that yellow card. Not sure who committed the foul on Katie McCabe, but surely that's going to be a yellow card as well if the referee's going to keep control of this game. We'll see. Wayne says Spurs getting dirty now. Cornish Gunner says Russo would have scored that. Not from that angle, she wouldn't have done. It was more of it wasn't a shot opportunity, was it? It was more to pull the ball back, which is what she tried to do. So I don't think you can say that Russo would have scored. Terry says, come on, 3 fouls on the trot. Oh, yeah, it was, yeah. Was it the same player? Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Drew Spence that committed the first foul. I was going to say, that would be a Martinelli situation, wouldn't it? Getting 2 yellow cards in the same phase of play. Well done, referee, because she saw that one as well. She has booked Drew Spence as well for the first foul on Katie McCabe. So Tottenham now racking up the yellow cards. They've now got 4 in a very short space of time. And the referee's done well there, actually. And it is his free kick over on that far side, which Katie McCabe's lining up. Beth Mead's over there as well. This one's, the angle's a little bit more tighter for a shot. More likely to get this one across to the far post. You'd imagine that's what we'll do. Possibly Beth Mead. Leah Williamson's in there. Wouldn't she love to score against Tottenham? I know, return from injury. Is it going to be Katie McCabe? It is Katie McCabe. Whips in. It's a great ball, but it's well saved by the goalkeeper again. She's done well today, actually. Rebecca Spencer for Tottenham. Her handling's been good, and she's made she hasn't had to make as many saves as we would like to see. The Mark C says a red coming. Yeah, quite possibly. Let's hope it's not Katie McCabe. She's on a yellow already. Let's see. The crowd's been announced as 60,050. I'm not sure it has been. There's a lot of empty seats. That must be tickets sold as opposed to people in the actual stadium. But anyway, it's good that there's another sellout anyway, even if not everybody's bothered to turn up. But what can you do? Anyway, there's a throw to Tottenham over on that far side. We've played 84 minutes at the Emirates. It is Arsenal 1, Tottenham. Now we've had to work hard for this lead. And Frida Minam's just about to come on as well for Arsenal. And it is Caitlin Ford who's going off. And she's done all right today, Caitlin Ford. Yes, her final ball sometimes. She works so hard, doesn't she, Caitlin Ford? That's why she stays in the team, because of the work that she puts in. Anyway, she's going off. Frida Minam is coming on. And we know, of course, what she's going to offer. She's certainly going to have a shot if she gets a chance, isn't she? And she has scored some big goals. And there's another foul there by a Tottenham player there. Is that the player that's just been booked? Oh, no, that isn't. No, that's Grace Clinton. She's not been booked yet, but she's running a tightrope there with that sort of a foul. And she has been booked, actually, Grace Clinton. Another yellow card for Tottenham. Suddenly, if the referee started booking players earlier, there'd definitely been a red card. I mean, that is a yellow card offence, that, from Grace Clinton there. She was never, ever going to get the ball. And it's another yellow card for Tottenham as we move into the last 5 minutes of normal time. The game hasn't flowed, has it, in the second half? It's been a little bit more stop-start. It's been not quite as enjoyable to watch, but we've got the goal. We are leading, and that's the most important thing. If we get the 3 points here today, we'll take that, won't we, against a very resilient Tottenham side. We haven't managed to beat. Stina's working hard up there to try to force a mistake as Tottenham try and play it out from the back. And they managed to successfully get the ball clear, but not for long because Arsenal have picked up that ball again. But again, possession's turned over, and now Tottenham trying to come forward. Drew Spence inside the centre circle, plays the ball up this near side. Tottenham going to find a late equaliser here. Beth England made a good run, actually, but the ball didn't come in, thankfully. It was Matilda Vinberg there. And Tottenham now just keeping possession. Now Arsenal just got to keep switched on here, keep concentration. This is where it's difficult, isn't it? When you haven't had to defend much and it gets to the closing stages of a game. You know, Cara Cooney-Cross does well. Kim Little trying to win that ball, but there's no Arsenal player there. It's only Stina up front on her own, a bit isolated there she was. Couldn't get anywhere near that. And Tottenham again now coming forward up this near side. Kate McCabe's across though, and she should deal with this without too many problems. And Kyra Cooney-Cross, that's not a great ball. Beth's had to work hard defensively, wins that ball back well. And now Leah Volti can bring it clear, finds Beth Mead again. There's a Tottenham player injured, but we don't worry too much about that. That ball was played forward looking for Stina. It's been deflected. It's going to be a throw to Arsenal. It's Aithanin, the substitute, who's gone down following that tackle there from Beth Mead. She won the ball there. It's a great tackle, actually. And it wasn't a foul. And that was good play there from Beth Mead. We're into the last 3 minutes of normal time. Are we going to see another goal in this game? Will it be another Arsenal goal? And of course, just to remind you, Wednesday night, the semi-final of the Continental Cup, Arsenal versus Aston Villa. Join me for that one at 7 o'clock. Sorry, 7:15 kickoff. Manchester City played Chelsea, of course, on Thursday in the other semi-final. So let's see what happens there. Harold says they just need to keep the ball, as you say, pass it quicker, frustrate them further. Yeah, just keep the ball. Yeah, absolutely. That's all we need to do. Keep possession, and and see this game through, or try and add a second goal if we can. Stina now trying to hold the ball up, does well. Finds Kyra Cooney-Cross. Kyra Cooney-Cross is making a run into the box. Oh, she could have passed it a bit earlier. She's going around everyone. Kyra, what a run that was. Eventually, she ran into trouble, and Tottenham have managed to clear the ball away. That would have been a great goal, wouldn't it? Leah Williams there reads that play well. Good defending to stop a potential Tottenham counter-attack. And now Steph Catley's going to come forward over on that far side. Arsenal very, very close now to the 3 points. It's been a battle today. We've had to work really hard. We've had to be patient. And we've got this lead now. We are 2 minutes away from the end of the 90 and sealing this victory that will put us level on points with Chelsea, although they do have a game in hand, of course, they're playing later on today. But we'll still be 3 points behind Man City. Of course, we've still got to play both of those two rivals, haven't we? The Chelsea game is our next WSL game, Chelsea away, Friday, the 15th of March. Wow. What a big occasion that is going to be. And what a big victory it would be if we can come away with 3 points from there. But we shall see. We're going to have to be a little bit more clinical because we're not going to have as many chances away at Chelsea as you get in games like this. We're certainly not going to have as much of the ball, are we? We're not going to have nowhere near as much of the ball. Anyway, Tottenham now in possession here. We're into the last minute of the 90. Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. And let's not do anything silly now. Kim Little trying to bring the ball forward, but it's cut out. And now Drew Spence bringing it forward for Tottenham. Got a little bit of space on this near side. Across into the box looking for Beth England. Or a better ball there. Could have caused us problems because Beth England is very dangerous in those situations, isn't she? But that cross wasn't great, actually. And it was Vinberg there with the ball in. Luckily, it lacked the quality and a goal kick to Arsenal. Greg says Williamson looking good again. Well, she doesn't ever look any different, does she? They've just given Kim Little the player of the match. 1 or 2 big shouts from Arsenal today. And Kim Little it is that's got that particular award. Fully deserved as well. Great performance from her, as always, driving the team on, the captain, as she normally does. And Tottenham now they're finishing this game quite strongly. And I wouldn't say we're hanging on. That's not quite how it is, but we're certainly not really in control anymore. Wayne says 7 minutes, indeed it is. Terry says Klim player of the match. I thought Walter. Yeah, Walter's had a good game. I thought Beth's had a decent game. But yeah, Kimlet was always a good shout for player of the match, isn't she? Just the what she brings to the team. She just won the ball back there, and Frida Marnham chips it forward. But Tottenham have one possession back, and suddenly Arsenal looking a little bit rattled here. The referee actually, it looked like there was a foul. The referee said play on. Tottenham almost wanted to stop, but they have managed to keep possession. It is now Vinberg again on this near side. That's a much better cross. Oh, Beth England got on the end of that. Couldn't quite direct the header, but we haven't got the ball away. Chip back in. That was a poor decision there over on that far side. I think it was Petzelberger again, but Beth England was in there. She doesn't need many opportunities, does she? And that was a much better cross from Vinberg there. She got it just ahead of Lotta there. And then surely that's got to be a better ball back in, hasn't it, over on that far side? But luckily for us, it wasn't. And it's been cleared away. We've played 1 minute of the 7 of stoppage time. Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. And it's just been a little bit nervy, hasn't it, the last few minutes here? Just let's get this second goal and let's seal this. Let's get this done. Steena's done well there, holds the ball up well, plays it out, or tries to play it out to this near side. And it must have got deflected. Did it off a Tottenham player? The referee says no. It is a throw instead to Tottenham. And they'll fancy their chance of maybe snatching something here. But Beth Mead just won the ball back, finds Leah Williamson and dinks the ball forward. But again, Arsenal can't keep possession. We just can't keep possession here. And Tottenham are pressing for an equaliser. And there are, 5.5 minutes of stoppage time to play. So there's still time for Tottenham. We've still got a lot of defending to do here. It'd be an absolute, almost criminal if we were not to win this game from the dominance that we've had. But if you don't score the second goal, that's always the danger, isn't it? And we haven't managed to get the second goal. And Tottenham now coming forward again. Beth England touches the ball off, but good play from Kyra Cooney cross there, and then Leah Williamson gets it clear. And now Frida Marnham's got an opportunity. Can she get the ball? It wouldn't quite fall for her, but Leah Volti picks it up. And Leah Volti tried to play it up this near side to Beth Mead. It got deflected, and Tottenham now are finishing this game strongly, you have to say. Now it's up this near side, and Arsenal still got some more defending to do. That's a decent ball. Tottenham have got a player over on that far side, and inside the Arsenal penalty area. Is a cross going to come in? The ball's pulled back to the edge of the box. 6-yard box. Good defending though from Arsenal. Wow, Tottenham almost trying to find an equaliser here. And that was good defending. It had to be as well. It wasn't great play from Arsenal in the lead up to that though. And the cross, or the pull back there. And in the end, it was great defending. I think, was it Kyra Cooney cross? And the ball was played back in there. A dangerous moment, but Kyra came across there, threw her body on the line there. Great defending it was. Just as it looked like Amy Turner was going to have an opportunity to score. And there's going to be another slight hold up here as Kyra's having some treatment just on the edge of the Arsenal 6-yard box. In fact, it's Manu Zinsberger that's having some treatment, actually. So we're going to have some more stoppage time here. Looks like maybe an ankle issue or an Achilles issue, potentially. The magic spray's out. And we've got, or we will have about 4 minutes to play when Manu is back on her feet again. So let's see how that works out. But it is Russo's goal that might well be winning us this game. And after good work from Beth Mead. And then Russo smashed it in. Roger says it means full time after 100 minutes. Yeah, it probably will be 100 minutes, yeah. We seem to have a lot of 100-minute games these days, don't we? Anyway, we've still got a chance to get the second goal, which would certainly ease our nerves, wouldn't it? But Tottenham play that long ball in towards the edge of the box. Good header, though, from Lotta Woobermoy. But it's all Tottenham in these closing stages. We are hanging on a bit now. I didn't feel like we were before, but we certainly are now. We've got a lot more defending to do here. Tottenham come forward again over on that near side, far side. Good defending that was there by Leah Volti, who has had a very good game. And it's a goal kick to Arsenal. We've played 95 minutes. There was 7 added, but there has been a stoppage since then. So you imagine that this game is going to go on for a little bit longer yet. But it is 1-0 Stina wins that header there. Beth Mead looking to try and come forward. Stina's chasing after her own header. She's worked hard since she's come on, Stina. That's all she can keep doing. She can just keep working. And almost got the ball there from pressing high up the pitch there, Arsenal. Again, though, Tottenham have played it out from the back and they've managed to beat the press. A little bit fortunate there. Ball's played through. Arsenal looking a little bit stretched here. Oh, just as well, it wasn't a very good touch there. And Lotta Wobenmoy was able to step in. And Arsenal suddenly are looking rattled in this game. Beth Mead has done well. Kyra Cooney cross on this near side. Tries to go around the outside of the defender, but not quite able to. Molly Barsip, I think it was. It's gone out for a throw to Tottenham. We've played 6 of the 7 minutes, but there's going to be a couple more due to that injury to Manu Zinsberger just a few moments ago. And Tottenham just giving the ball away to Beth Mead. Kim Little it is. On this near side, tries to play the ball in to Stina's going to chase it anyway. Put the defender under pressure, and she's won the throw for Arsenal by doing so. We're into the final minute of the 7. Are we going to see some late drama? Is there going to be a late goal? It was looking as though Tottenham were just about to threaten before, but now Arsenal coming forward. Stina on this near side. She's got no real support here, but she has managed to win the throw for Arsenal. That's what you want to do. Sensible play. Keep it down that end. And let's just see this through. It's just whatever the referee's going to add on now. Extra on top of the 7. You'd imagine a couple of minutes, really, but Katie McCabe takes that throw. Finds Beth Mead, who's gone for the corner flag. Trying to win a corner. In fact, she's won the throw instead. Greg says, lucky we're not playing Chelsea. There'd be another 10 minutes. Well, we'll see. Anyway, it is a throw to Arsenal right by the corner flag. Katie McCabe's going to take it on this near side. You imagine there's going to be another couple of minutes left yet. We've played 97 on the clock. But I say there was an extra injury. Again, we've come back to the time in the corner flag. We've lost the ball this time. And Tottenham now trying to play it forward. They're not going to have too many more attacks, are they? Katie McCabe getting stuck in there as you'd expect. Beth Mead as well. The ball's now gone out again. And it is going to be a throw to Tottenham. This is surely going to be one of their last moments to get the ball forward, isn't it? The last opportunity to get the ball forward. It's a long ball as well. Good header by Leah Williamson. And now Arsenal pick up possession. Leah Volti plays out to that far side. Steph Catley, we've played 8 minutes of stoppage time. There's probably about a minute left. Can Arsenal get a second goal or maybe just keep possession is what we need to do over on that far side. Leah Volti's done really well. And Arsenal just looking to see this game out. We've played 8 minutes of stoppage time, but the ball's up that end of the pitch where it needs to be. And now there's a throw to Arsenal. And Arsenal in no rush to take this. Steph Catley is got the ball, but she's not going to hurry. She hasn't had a yellow card, so she can waste a bit of time. And that's fine. We've played 98.5 minutes and we still go on over on that far side. Can Arsenal get the ball in the box? In fact, there's going to be no more time. The full-time whistle's gone. Arsenal have won this North London derby. It's been hard work. We made hard work of it, harder work of it than we maybe needed to do. But we've got the job done. It has finished at the Emirates. Arsenal won. Tottenham 0. That goal early in the second half from Alessia Russo has been the difference. Although when you look at the overall game, there was a lot more of a difference than that between the sides. But Tottenham had their moments, didn't they? In the first half in particular, they had 2 opportunities on the counter-attack from Martha Thomas and from Jessica Naz, who hit the crossbar. But in the end, Arsenal, with a dominant team, with a better team, fully deserved to win. But if you don't take your chances, it becomes nervy. In the end, it was the 1 goal was enough just. And we will take the 3 points. It was a well-worked goal. It was a good move. Beth Mead played a part, managed to get the ball across for Russo to put into the empty net. And Watchalong says, awesome indeed. Terry says, made hard work of that, even managed to make Spurs look half decent. Well, yeah, we did a little bit. Mark C says, a bit of a flat performance, but a good win nonetheless. Yeah, the second half wasn't great, was it? We got the goal and then wasn't able to push on. Terry says yes. Wayne says full time. Come on, you Gunners. Harold says they're full time. Good hard fought win. Lessons must be learned, but still in the race. Well, exactly. Yeah, still in the race. Exactly. And that's what the important thing is, isn't it? It's keeping ourselves in there. Keep picking up the 3 points. That's all we can do. And then, you know, see where it takes us. Terry says Lotta looked solid again today. Yeah, she had a good game. I mean, nobody was outstanding really today. Nobody was bad. It was just a decent and a solid enough performance, wasn't it? We played much better in the first half, maybe, but we did get the goal in the second half, and that's what's been the crucial deciding factor, hasn't it? LG says, typical Jonas performance. You wonder why I want this manager to get out of our club. Yeah, but we won the game. So, you know, while we keep winning games, it wasn't the most fluid Arsenal performance, especially in that second half. But we won. Roger says they're fantastic narrow win, but not conceded. That is a relief. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, another clean sheet, which is good. We've not had enough clean sheets this season. And we got the job done. Greg says a good old-fashioned derby. It was a little bit, wasn't it? It got a bit feisty at times, didn't it? A lot of fouls, a lot of free kicks. Not a lot of quality in the game, especially in the second half. But there's no doubt we deserved to win that game. We were much better team pretty much from the first minute to the last. Tottenham had some moments in the game. Of course they did. Everybody gets moments, don't they? Kanisha says, congratulations indeed. Yeah, great win. A great win, an important win. And I think that's the point Jonas is making now. He's making that point, isn't he? That it is an important win. And let's build on this now. Of course, a big semi-final on Wednesday. And again, that's a game we should win. We're going to be favourites to win, but football doesn't work like that, especially now in the WSL. The standards are much better, the quality is much better, and you know we need to play well if we're going to win. If you're going to win any game, you've got to play well. Greg says a pride of London indeed. Terry says come on, hit that like button. We won indeed, we did win. And yes, it wasn't the most convincing of performances, but it doesn't matter. We've got the victory, we've got the 3 points. And that's exactly what we needed. And we'll take it, won't we? You're not going to win every game 5-6 nil later. Sometimes you've got to battle away and get the victory, work hard. And that's what we did today. And I thought it was a good, hard-working performance. And, yeah, it's given us a really important 3 points. And Russo, with the goal, hit his double figures for the season, which is always it's an important target for any striker, isn't it, to get double figures? That should be the minimum that you should aim for in a season, isn't it? And Alessia's got that now. And yeah, Terry says North London and Essex is red. Indeed, of course it is. It'll always be red, won't it? There's no doubt. That's just the way it is. And there's nothing's going to change that, is it? So yeah, not the most convincing of performances, not the most convincing of victories, but we won 1-0. And that is all that matters. That's all that we worry about. 3 points on the board. I've said it before. I'll take scrappy 1-0 wins every single day, and that's all we can keep doing, isn't it? And that's what we will keep doing. So yeah, and of course, you know, there's nothing better really. Let's face it. There you go, 1-0 to the Arsenal, and that is what we like. And especially when it's against Tottenham. In any game, we'll take at this moment in time, won't we? We'll take any win that'll do us. And yes, that one little bit there, one moment there where all the Tottenham defence there got drawn to the ball that Beth Mead had and left Russo in lots of space on the edge of the 6-yard box to score. And that's proved to be the difference. That has proved to be the difference today. And finally, we got that breakthrough, didn't we, after a dominant first half. But yeah, we got the job done, and that'll do. And a clean sheet, I think, is important as well. You know, LG says Jonas out. Well, while we keep winning games, it's difficult to say that, isn't it? Another win at the Emirates, actually, which you've got to say we've been great at the Emirates, haven't we? This was probably one of our less fluid performances, actually. So it's nice to have gotten a victory in the end. And Andreas has been sending us through some great videos of his day so far. So I'll put them together for you later. and we'll have a look at that vlog. That's going to be good. So make sure that you look out for that. It'll be out later on this afternoon, this evening. So check out for that. Greg says, always important to beat Spurs. Of course it is, yeah. It's always important to win the derby, isn't it? Especially after the last time that we lost. Raja says, LG, man, calm down. The season ain't over yet. No, it's not over yet. We've got a big semi-final to come. Good to see Leah Williamson back. She may well play a lot more of a part on Wednesday night. We are currently level on points with Chelsea, 3 points behind Manchester City. Let's see how Chelsea do later on. They've got to win their game, haven't they? Should they drop points, well, we'll be right back in it, won't we? We will be right back in it. So let's see how that one works out. But yeah, we won the game, and that is all that matters. We'll take it all day long, won't we? Brilliant stuff. Now, yeah, just quickly, what's going to happen on the channel tomorrow night? Of course, it is the Arsenal men playing a game away at Sheffield United. We'll have to win that game. Surely we will. So join me for that 7:45. Wednesday, as I said, we're back here for the Arsenal Women. Meadow Park, that game is against Aston Villa. Semi-final of the Conti Cup. Let's win that game as well. That kicks off at 7:15. So join me at 7 on Wednesday for that. Friday, of course, the usual Arsenal Women show. We will be here looking back on this game, looking back on the game against Aston Villa as well. And we've got Kim Little here, actually. So let's have a listen to Kim Little, shall we?
We're just talking about the crowd, and obviously you've been at the club for so long. What is it, 331 appearances or something for the club? Just seeing the development and having regular games here now, what does that mean to you? Yeah, it also means a lot to me and to all of us, and also all the Arsenal fans, to the players around the pitch, to see where the games come. And now we're sold back-to-back WSL games yet, especially. It's also so nice to be an Arsenal player and be a part of that. What's a bit about the performance today? We got but were you happy with the team? Yeah, I think we are happy. We got the 3 points, and that's what we need. I think we have really sharp moments where we created good opportunities, but there was maybe sluggish moments too. I think sometimes off the back of an international break, players coming in and they're all at different places. So I thought we managed that well, but we definitely weren't at the top of our game. As a team, there's not much on the ball, but you don't seem to be able to convert. I think it's 11%. What do you think it is inside the box? Yeah, we spoke about that before the game about our conversion rate, and also on corners. I think we have a lot more corners than most teams, but our conversion rate is obviously lower. So, yeah, I think it's taking the opportunities at the right time, or maybe playing one extra pass to create a better opportunity. Maybe not taking as many shots where we get blocked. So, yeah, I think it's us being a bit more composed. But we're creating the chances, which is great. But if we want to win the league, we have to obviously convert them. The corners, we spoke about at half time. Some people say we should change them up a little bit of variation. I thought the deliveries were really good. I just felt they weren't that kind of eagerness to get in front of defenders and maybe get yourself home times to get a goal. Feel that? Yeah. So I think we can be probably a bit more diverse with our corners. I think we can maybe go short a bit more, just to vary it up, and then we don't have to so you don't have yeah, I think maybe different setups, but I think that's something we speak about before the game. And you can see across the game when you're good at set pieces, you've got a much better chance of winning games. And yeah, that's something that we definitely need to focus on. Okay, going into the second half, did you talk about nullifying their transition play, especially from your attacking corners and things like that in and around the edge of the box? Yeah, definitely. They're obviously a real threat coming in off the wing and coming inside and switching the play, and then also on the transition. Because they were putting the low block quite a lot of the time. We were trying to break them down. And I thought we managed it fairly well, but there was a couple of moments where they maybe got on the transition with Naz. But like I said, we did well enough to keep a clean sheet, so I'm happy with that. What is the move like? What is the messages from Jonas? Because you are still in the hunt for the title. You've got Chelsea away coming up soon. You still yet to place it. So is there a belief that you can still get your hands on that trophy? Yeah, I think so. I think we spoke about this next block till the next international window, and within it, if we do what we can, we could be in a final, and we could also be, I don't know, be equal in points potentially with Chelsea. We win our games and beat them. So, I think we very much believe that we can. But like I said, we need to turn up and we need to win like we did today, but also have a better performance, I think. Okay, Kim, thank you. John, that's will let you go celebrate with the rest of the team. We'll take the mic from you. Thank you very much.
So yeah, Kim Little there. I mean, honestly, I like that really. It wasn't the greatest Arsenal performance. We know that. And yeah, the important thing was to win the game. We got it done. The clean sheet there, as Kim said, is important, of course, when we've had so few of them this season. So I think that's important. And yeah, overall, satisfactory afternoon's work, isn't it? You know, you win the derby, you get the 3 points. We're now level on points with Chelsea, 3 points off the top. What's there not to enjoy? Obviously, still a lot of football to be played. So let's see what happens. Terry says, smash that thumbs up button before you go. Indeed, please do. Terry says, I like Stina's attitude today. She had a little bit of determination and aggression. Yeah, she did. I mean, she's had a great season, Stina. She's not playing anywhere near as much as she should, but yeah, she's had a great season. And I have to say, today kind of epitomised that as well when she come on. Terry says, well done, Richard, again for great comms. It's good to see more and more people getting involved in the chat. Yeah, no, it is. Yeah, so thanks to everyone for watching and getting involved. Terry says, Richard, Greg, Mark, all in the chat. Have a great rest of your weekend. Come and you go, girls. See you tomorrow. Indeed, we will see you tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please give us a like before you go. Please think about subscribing. I'll be back tomorrow night. Another watch along, of course, the men's game away at Sheffield United. And if we don't win that, then there will be serious questions need to be asked. Arsenal got the job done today, and that's the most important thing, isn't it? We won the game. It's finished. Arsenal 1, Tottenham 0. Russo with the goal as well, which is always nice. 10 for her for the season. Yeah, satisfactory. Good, a decent day's work done. Yes, we could play better, as Kim said herself there. Of course, we can play better. We'll have to play better in some of the other challenges that we've got coming up. But, you know, we've built on the victory over Manchester United. We followed it up here. Let's follow it up Wednesday and get to the cup final. And then, yeah, let's see where we are. But yeah, it's been a decent day today. Not the greatest performance. Doesn't matter. 3 points will do all day long. We've won the game and we move forward. Raja says there, thanks, guys. Yeah, and to yourself, LG says Chelsea away next in the WSL. Unfortunately, the false hope is ending. Well, we'll see. Maybe your false negativity might be ending after that game. Anyway, let's have a look at. We've got Russo now.
From the first minute to the last, and we needed them to get points, and yeah, they always come through. It's great to play them. Closer result than you probably would have wanted, but you ground it out for those big 3 points. Were you happy with the performance? Yeah, look, Spurs are a top side and they play some really good football. And yeah, we knew it was going to be tough. And coming off the back of international break, we knew we had to get to work quickly. And we wanted to come out and put a performance that everyone's proud of, especially here at the Emirates. So yeah, it was a tough one, but the most important thing is 3 points. What was the chat at half time in the dressing room? Because to get a goal 4 minutes into the second half is pretty impressive. Yeah, we just wanted to make sure we tried to take as many chances as we could. We thought that in the first half we were breaking them down, getting into good areas, but yeah, we wanted to get more shots and yeah, getting around the goal. So yeah, it was a quick start in the second half. And back in the starting lineup for yourself, did you go out there feeling like you had a bit of a point to prove today at all? I mean, we've got a top quality squad, so whoever's in the squad is out there and ready to do their job. And yeah, we train with such quality players week in, week out, and yeah, when you get your moment, you just need to be ready. But we have such massive squad depth that, yeah, pretty much anyone can do their job. Well, congratulations and thanks for talking to us. Thank you. Cheers.
She's funny, Russo, isn't she? She's hilarious. I like her interviews. But that was great stuff, yeah, indeed. Greg says, cheers, everyone. Thanks, Richard. You always make the games worthwhile. No, thank you guys for joining us. That's what it's all about, isn't it? Terry says, that's us qualified for the Champions League. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know, not quite yet. There's still a bit of work to do, but let's just keep winning the games. That's all we've got to do and hope for the best. So yeah, that's it then for today. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Thank you for your comments. I say please give us a like before you go if you haven't done so already. Consider subscribing if you haven't done so already as well. I'm back tomorrow 7:45 for the men's game. It's going to be a tough. It's going to be a tough game. Let's not start thinking too much about it. It's a game we should win, obviously, but they're the sort of games where you can easily slip up, can't you? MD says, well done. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us. Yeah, they're the games that you can slip up. So job for that's going to be good, isn't it? tomorrow night, and of course Wednesday, the big semi-final. It's a big week, isn't it? It's a big week for Arsenal. It's a big week on the channel. So make sure you're joining us for it all. I will see you tomorrow night at 7:45, which is going to be great. And we've done it today. Terry says, come on, you Goonie girls, get in there. Indeed. We have done it. And we enjoyed that today, didn't we? Even though the game wasn't the greatest game ever, but that's fine. We got a victory, and that's all that matters. So join me tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, what's left of it. I'll see you tomorrow night for the men's game against Sheffield United. Arsenal women 1, Tottenham 0. North London is, what colour is it? Of course, it's red. It's always been red. It'll always only ever be red. And once again, we've proven it is red. Russo wins the derby. We are back in that title race. Come on, you gunners. Thanks for watching, guys. See you tomorrow. Take it easy.